because on top of
Hello.
me going
Hey.
going
Yo.
full drinking non-stop in Middle Eastern country or North African country, I'm also not going to do a monthly report.
Ha, nice.
Monthly report on your drinking habits.
Nah, these I will give to my boss when he comes this Friday in Sofia.
Ah. When is it you're away for vacation?
From 29th until 7th, including.
Okay. Yeah, not too far now then.
Yeah, can't wait.
Nice.
I did the proper handover, meaning I documented absolute shit because I cannot write documents. And basically the instructions are pray it works.
That always works out fine.
Yeah, giving technical tasks to non-technical people is always going to work fine. And the worst case scenario, they're going to call me while I'm at the beach because I'm deleting all company things from my phone. No Slack, no Teams, no way to reach me. So the only way will be by a really expensive phone call, which I'm going to swear around 5 minutes in. That would be a really nice 45 euros spent for 5 minutes of swearing.
That's one way to do it.
Yeah, obviously I'm not going to do the professional thing and just ignore the phone calls.
Fair enough.
Sorry, Billy, I came into the conversation late. You're gone not next week, but the week after, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, from 29th onwards until 7th. I don't know when I'm going to land back on the 7th. If I land in like the morning, okay, but there is a high possibility that I'm going to land in the middle of the session or the end of the session, and there's no Wi-Fi on the plane.
That's a lie. You can pay for Wi-Fi.
No. Bulgaria airline charter.
Bulgaria.
Oh
charter.
no, you're being
Thanks, Jack.
Yeah.
Then again, I don't know if you want airplane Wi-Fi audio.
But I want other passengers to listen to what he has to say. Especially if he gets into the
whole
pregame.
class.
Wow, you're actually right.
Yeah, because I flew with them several times. I know I'm right. This is not Airbus or something like that. It's a small plane. It's not even Wizz Air.
I mean, it just means you need to get Starlink.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
Just casually get Starlink.
Yep.
Plus, it will not be allowed on the plane. Just like Starlinks and those type of shit are not allowed on cruise ships because the cruise ships.
How will we find out?
Oh, they will. Trust me, when I fuck with their fucking radar and the plane lost all visibility and listens to me ranting about the Jews for 35 minutes, I think they will pretty soon find out.
Oh, that would be a hell of a black box, though, to recover.
Oh god, that is some spicy black box.
That's how we boost the popularity of our sessions, guys. That's how we get the views. We have cracked the code. By cracking the plane, we crack the code.
Yeah.
You have a second chance for a nice black box party It's in October, when I'm again going to North Africa.
Yeah.
As you do. As you do.
It's a shame there are no trips to Libya, because the slave market there is actually booming.
Yeah, that's why we have Ilya here to illustrate to us the how prominent the different slave markets are.
Well,
It's very good to
technically,
have your Bulgarian friends to know the hottest spots to buy child slaves at.
child soldiers. The slaves are not children. We're not monsters. Able-bodied men. A child cannot carry construction material, nor can build a house.
Yeah, it
But
can
an
only carry
able-bodied,
a rifle.
You say that, but
yeah, the child seen there is either soldiers or Epstein material.
Yeah,
And
it's kind of funny that there's like a child can't build a house, but a child can like learn to go to war and stuff.
well,
hey, I mean, either he plays a game on his TV, and he doesn't know like if he's piloting a real drone or not, right? They
who is
just tell
going
him,
to
yeah.
who the fuck is going to give a small sub-Saharan African the controls for a drone? They give them a $10 AK-47 and rush out.
I feel like you mistook me. I didn't say he's controlling the drone like through a joystick or anything. He's in the drone. Only Saharan children are light enough for drones to carry them, and they can't get fucked up by a GPS signal malfunction or anything.
Oh no, that's the AI inside of the drones. It's child.
Yeah, it's like whenever these companies are wanting to act like how great their AI is, and it's actually just a real person just remote controlling a robot. The next level of that is just sticking a small child inside the robot.
You know that a few months or a year ago, there was a huge scandal with a company that implemented AI widely, and it turned out it's 100 Indians.
yeah, I remember that.
The artificial Indian.
The actual Indian.
If it was artificial, it wouldn't poop on the street.
Well, it poops on the street in India, so you can ignore that. That's the benefit of AI. You don't have to interact with the Indians directly.
Don't see the environmental consequences. Yeah, that's actually like the AI.
I mean,
the whole data center debate in America.
Yeah, both of them ruin water sources.
But I want to ask ChatGPT what to cook for dinner.
Hey, don't fuck with ChatGPT and what to cook for dinner. I ask ChatGPT what to cook for dinner all the time.
Me
Now,
too.
what would happen
That was the first example I came up with.
What if we turned off ChatGPT? Would you just starve?
Now we have to use actual cookbooks and not ask ChatGPT which page of the cookbook that is.
Because they do have indices. You do know that, right?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Do you?
That's being a little bit too snarky.
I can send you one of the books, and if you manage to find something in the index that contains pork and not takoyaki or katsudon. Katsudon is pork actually, but still.
What the fuck are you cooking from?
Usually Japanese cuisine.
Ah, okay, fair enough.
But still, the books are all messed up. There is no clear distinction. Okay, this is poultry, this is beef, this is pork. it's all over the place. And in one of the books, it's in the different cutting techniques, there are recipes for different things that you learned how to cut.
Well, then you should just go back to classical European cuisine. You have the chicken broth number 1, chicken broth number 2, the beef broth, and the pork sauce.
I hate cooking Balkan cuisine or European cuisine. Maybe sometimes Italian, but mainly I focus on Asian.
Imagine having chicken in your cuisine. It's all potatoes and cold soup in Lithuania. We don't even have hot soup as a national dish. It's cold soup. We couldn't afford it.
What is your cold soup?
It's called borscht.
Yeah, you've
eat
thought about
the
that
borscht
earlier.
cold?
We refuse to believe borscht is a cold soup, and you're like, no, it's served cold in Lithuania.
We had a whole festival like a week ago, I believe. Let me.
That is so fun.
Well,
yeah, anyway, if it's not a sauce, it's not food. So yeah, too bad.
Yeah, there was a whole festival dedicated
for cold
to
borscht.
For cold borscht,
yes. This is next level lazy. Like you can just warm it up and eat it. Why you eat it?
No,
they put yogurt in it. Yeah,
I have flashbacks. We talked about this 1 or a couple years ago.
Yeah,
I'm
during the last festival, I think.
That fucking slide looks super sus.
If it's actual borscht, I want to get on it.
I mean, it's called borscht, but yeah, like they were giving out. The funny thing is, they were giving out like cups of borscht, but not utensils, so you had to drink it.
It's soup. What's the problem?
Well, it's cold.
Well, yeah, but how does having utensils help with that?
Does it give you brain freeze like ice or what? Is it so cold?
It's not cold.
I mean, they were that cold. Yeah.
Oh, what?
Okay.
Gosh. Jesus.
Because they were
Lithuanians need more cold? What the hell is wrong with you people?
It's like, try celebrate this.
Yeah.
Imagine being the prime minister of Lithuania and you have to dress all in all pink to celebrate borscht, cold borscht.
And then they have to ride down a pink slide covered in something that looks very white.
And then you fly out Boris Johnson.
What is the slime in the slide? Is it Malek?
I don't know.
Malek is the sponsor of borscht. Okay, this is going to turn into canon.
And yeah, and like people like a picture of the guy who went down the first slide, right? Just caught in the last moments of action. Tell me this does not look enjoyable.
Oh my god.
He looks like having fun.
He looks like he's just been birthed by something.
Malek.
He looks dead inside, like there is no life inside his eyes.
Yeah.
Only borscht.
He smiles, but his smile is cursed.
No. Let me like show you how wonderful the marketing was for it, because we had everything. There was like chips coming out, cold borscht taste, energy drinks. There was like, it went so much, like so many companies jumped on the bandwagon. Like people got actually sick of cold borscht just after the festival. Like everyone hated anything that had to do with it. Like
just after? How can you not hate it all the time?
You have boiled eggs, onions, and I hope it is beetroot, but
it is beetroot. Yes.
Okay. That's good. And the white stuff.
Borscht,
okay,
right?
Yogurt. How the
not yogurt, kefir.
Also, the poor man yogurt.
Yeah, the worst version of yogurt.
Yeah.
Well, no,
Yeah.
it's good. You can drink it. You can't drink yogurt. You can drink kefir.
You can drink ayran, which is
I guess fair enough.
basically
Right,
What-
but yogurt freezes. Kefir doesn't.
That's not really a compliment. I mean, liquids are supposed to freeze. It's really weird that it doesn't freeze.
yesterday we had me and my girlfriend, we went to her family, and before that there was an Asian festival in Sofia, so I bought Chinese rakia. Everyone was joking, oh well, Chinese rakia is not that strong, 56 proof.
Damn.
Yeah.
We even had a glory hole for cold borscht. So
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Is this your language? Salty
yes.
barshchai,
Yes, shelter barshi.
barshi.
Yes, it's called borscht. Barshi is for borscht.
Nice.
Yeah, but
What's
why
the
put it
shelter?
on in English at the top?
Because it's an international event, you're just using the Lithuanian name as a marketing slogan, basically. They're pushing for the
How
name
many
to be
foreigners
recognized.
went there?
Sorry?
How many foreigners went there? Like
A
Well,
lot. I mean, the capital.
The one on the picture is one first.
I mean, yeah.
this
I
is
mean,
a
we didn't have
refugee that got lost.
look. We didn't have an estimate, but it was basically our version of what you call the German drinking Oktoberfest. Yeah. Like, because we had like a long ass table. I know I'm posting just pictures, but it's funny ass to me because I didn't go actually. I mean, it wasn't the capital. I live far from the capital, but it was so funny to. It's so funny to look at it from an outside angle. So it's just.
Do you have like local festivals at your place, at your city, where you make something like borscht?
Yeah, we did somewhat of it. There was like a special occasion where all restaurants were offering it basically, but there wasn't like something of this magnitude where we had like, I don't know, people in costumes and stuff. So mileage may vary.
Costume.
You know, I closed the image window, but I will reopen it again because
No.
because yes, 1 second. This
I don't
I
need
saw
to
the
see
I saw the
borscht.
amazing picture and I was like, no, you know, it's too much. But no, let me share it.
Oh yeah.
This is just cursed.
Peak.
Also, that is actually kefir in a box. So
Oh.
Yes, it's there. A lovely group. I don't know what the brown thing is supposed to be. I guess it's beetroot, but there's also another beetroot, so I'm confused. But
do you have 2 different kinds of beetroots you put inside?
no, normally it's just marinated beetroots we do.
I mean, the brown one, I guess, is like, well, what I
It's
would
the
think of as
OG?
normal beetroot,
Yeah.
which is like pickled beetroot. But I
Yeah.
don't know.
The
Well,
other
beetroots
other one
also
looks
look that
strange.
way when they're raw. Like raw beetroots also look like pickled beetroots, kind of.
Do they? Oh.
Nah,
They're
they
pretty
don't.
red.
It's not that deep color. They're like I don't
guess it
have
depends on
beetroots
variety.
in the house. I cannot.
I mean, the beetroots we had at our house were pretty red, I think. Maybe I'm misremembering it. Maybe they were dirty from the ground. That's also possible.
Yeah, so what you're telling me is the one on the right is a dirty beetroot. dirty beetroot.
Don't make this weirder than it has to be. It's already really weird.
I'm more creeped by the egg. I don't know how you incorporate egg into the whole picture, but so what the fuck, man? So let me guess, most famous restaurants in your country are Italian.
No.
I
I
highly
don't.
doubt anyone goes to eat beetroot soup, cold beetroot soup.
It's not a thing that people go especially for, but it's like something we share with tourists. Like it's recommended to try it out as a sort of a delicacy, along with zeppelins, which are basically just large potato dumplings.
Ooh, those sound
I mean,
nice.
that's the funny thing though, because like in a bunch of countries you have this thing where it's like, oh, it's just for the tourists. Like in Czechia, like every food that's for the tourists is like that's the food you want. That's like really hard to make. That's like the delicacy food that you really want to eat.
So in other words,
Also-
Czechia has to put a lot more effort into attracting tourists than other countries do.
Yeah, Lithuania is just like,
No,
I'm gonna give you cold soup and you're gonna be happy.
Then
about
again,
it.
like when you go to the center of Prague, you cannot move for the amount of tourists. I think we just
Yeah.
treat them better.
Yep,
Maybe
that
that's
could
why
be
you have more tourists than Lithuania.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I have no room to talk because our in Scotland our national food is like a bunch of random animal parts inside a sheep's stomach. So a lot of
You have
tourists
deep fried.
probably.
You have deep fried Snickers. For fuck's sake,
Yeah,
this
we
is
do. Yeah,
Scottish as fuck.
yeah. Although I think the one that I'm more familiar with, not that I've actually had it, but the one I've heard more people talk about was the deep fried Mars bar rather than Snickers. But yeah, we probably have both
Yeah.
in
What
abundance.
the-
I'm pretty
heard
sure
this.
Scotland. I'm pretty sure Scotland is one of the fattest Western countries aside from the US.
I highly doubt.
I'm pretty sure we were up pretty high on the list. I think at one point at least. Maybe it's changed now.
Fact check time.
Yeah, I forgot what the capital of Scotland is, but I think like the average
Edinburgh.
experience is you arrive in the capital by airplane. If you're like really into it, you try the haggis or the fried Mars bar, and then you just go for the mountains immediately.
Yeah. Hey, here's a fun fact. So apparently, the top 5 countries, fattest countries in Europe are Turkey, Malta, the UK, Lithuania, and Czech Republic. So 3 of the 5 are represented here.
Very yes.
Oh, damn.
Wait, where are your stats from? I have a
I literally just googled it.
2015
Well,
thing.
actually, no. Sorry, I didn't Google it. I looked it up on Bing. Therefore, it might be wrong. But
Where's Andorra? What is that
What?
country? Supposed to be
What country?
number 1. Andorra.
Oh, right. Yeah.
Now,
It's,
if you
it's
look
like
at Europe,
Yeah, I looked specifically for
Oh.
European countries because if
Yeah,
you look for general countries, you get a whole bunch
No,
of
but
little tiny
Andorra
No,
is
the
countries.
top fattest
between-
countries in Europe: Andorra, Turkey, Malta, Israel. Why is
well, then again,
what?
Andorra
That's
is like
not
a
Europe.
micro country,
Why
so
is
it
it
doesn't
titled-
really
Yeah.
count.
What? Oh, it's
Okay,
For
US
me, the
news, my bad.
results show Turkey, Malta, UK, Hungary, and Poland.
Ah, Hungary, that makes sense because they're always hungry.
Yeah.
if they were fat, they wouldn't be hungry.
No, fat people are always hungry.
Speaking
Ooh, I'm
from
a minority.
experience- Yeah.
In Bulgaria, it's 13.3% fat people, so I'm a minority. In
sorry,
Russia,
quite
it's 30.3% of the people, which
That's
makes
more than
sense.
I mean, all the lean people died in the war, right? So,
Alcohol is fattening.
Okay, so in Turkey, do they literally just eat kebab all day? What the hell?
Nah, in
Probably.
Turkey, it's quite versatile. They have kebab. They have depending on the part of the country. In Istanbul, for example, you have a lot of seafood because it's near the beach. And
How do you
near-
get fat off of seafood? That's what I don't understand. How much fish do you need to eat?
Wow.
You
Fry
have
it.
you have Turkish delights, and you have
Yeah.
the desserts.
Halva.
You have baklava, and the baklava it's love.
I am conscious of our time, though. lovely
Oh, yeah.
discussion, but technically,
Yeah, there was
game.
no racism. See, only
Yeah.
minor inconveniences. Like the Jews
Wonderful.
did it.
It turns out it's the food that unites us.
The fun of making fun of Lithuanian beetroot is what unites all other nations.
Yeah.
To be fair,
Yeah.
that is a good point. How do Lithuanians get fat when their national dish is
Cold beetroot soup. It's like Lithuanians just the table like, oh, I just can't get enough of this cold beetroot soup.
The kefir has a lot of
Wait,
fat.
So you said the second most famous Lithuanian dish is dumplings with potato, which means flour with potato.
Yes, but also
Yes.
like, how is that the second most famous dish? That sounds incredibly bland.
Well,
Ah.
it has meat inside. Then you do a
Okay.
little creamy sauce with a little
sour cream.
Yeah, sour cream or
Oh.
actual like spoiled milk.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yeah. How do you manage to eat enough to get overweight in Lithuania?
Then
Oh,
again,
those-
you are from the
those
UK. Like, I don't know how UK people manage to eat their food. Period.
Oh,
Hey,
I mean-
hey.
This looks
I will have you know.
not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I
no,
would
it's
eat
Yeah,
that.
it's tasty.
it's amazing.
I mean, it looks nice, but it doesn't look so good if you mention that there's spoiled milk in it.
No, that's
Well, it's just sour
uh,
milk. It's
sour
not really
cream, yeah.
spoiled.
Yeah,
Well,
it's,
yes, it's sour milk. It's
Okay.
technically a bit spoiled.
Yeah, but it's not like it doesn't actually taste like spoiled milk because
Yes.
there's like some other stuff.
It's not pasteurized. So
That's not great either. Like
it's not. It
pasteurization is-
didn't spoil before pasteurization. That's the point. Like,
Yeah, but-
sorry, vice versa. It spoiled before pasteurization. It's pasteurized after.
Okay,
it's spoiled.
okay.
So
Okay.
You
we
retain
have
the
something
natural.
called sour milk, but it's technically yogurt.
It's very similar to yogurt. It's more clumpy.
So
Oh,
it's
God.
like pre-kefir or something like that.
Yes,
Or post-kefir?
exactly. Yeah. Once again, trying to steer this.
No. But
Yeah.
Kibune and
Yeah, no.
Shiburoke,
I'm
aren't
actually
they
fine to get this steered
Lithuanian? More
onto something
Lithuanian?
else at this point.
Careless, what were you asking?
Kibune and
Oh yeah, once you
Shiburoke.
mentioned British food.
No, once you start talking about how tasty spoiled milk is.
And also just
Like,
post
I
the
know
link.
people say people say, oh yeah, good point, yeah, post the link. But yeah, people say that British food is bad, but really no, that's not milk. That's like freaking cheese or something. God damn.
No,
Jesus.
This is
Yeah.
yogurt. It's called sour
Okay.
milk in Bulgarian.
It's
Wait,
pretty
what do you mean
Literal
yogurt?
translation.
Yogurt doesn't look like that.
Yeah.
What yogurt is this?
I'm pretty sure you can eat that with a fork.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh god.
You can
and
eat that
it-
with Japanese fucking steaks.
Like chopsticks.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
I don't
why
think you
our
should-
yogurt is superior than the Greek one.
God, no, that look, that is just
Oh, God,
off
that-
milk. That's just milk that went off.
It's just
Also,
grown milk.
post the watch together link.
Oh, sorry. We're not starting with the watch together. That's why I'm trying to steer it back.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry, Reese, we don't enjoy chip and butty chip or whatever you call it.
Hey, chips in a roll is perfectly normal and not sour milk. Like, that's literally just lumpy off milk. That's just milk. That's off. There's nothing.
Oh.
There's nothing special. Like, at least Ilya's one, you can kind of give it the benefit of the doubt. But that's
What?
literally just off milk. The Lithuanian one.
Okay, but I'd rather eat the oat milk than fried potatoes with butter and a toast.
That looks
Honestly-
kind of sick though. With the right sauce?
Yeah, the sour milk.
No, sour milk.
Oh no.
Okay, Carolis, does this look lit enough for you?
Well,
Delicious.
this looks UK-ish now.
It does taste nicer than it looks. Although I will say the chips are better if you cook them a bit longer. It looks like those have barely been cooked. But it's not bad.
Even the bun, it just looks like straight out of the freezer. Just
Yeah.
the ice
It
is
is
melted
a
and now you eat it.
It's
God's
not
sake,
the
this
most
is something
impressive
we-
example.
This is something we had when we had absolutely zero money. Our parents were far away, and we're left in the village with only stale bread and potatoes.
Yeah, okay,
and
look.
basically everything.
A chip butty is not exactly like the height of cuisine anywhere, but it is still not as bad as sour milk.
Nice try.
Yeah.
Well, okay. What are the 3 things you liked about
Sour milk.
Beetroot, kefir.
So, yeah. So, let's take it a step back. Let's leave the cuisines for after session discussion. As ironically, your characters are currently in a cafeteria, enjoying
Discussing
the-
what food to have.
The
yeah,
many food.
absolutely. The many foods,
And-
many cuisines of the world.
Oh my
that
god,
you
to
have
be
seen.
fair, I do see like the beetroot with kefir as something would come out of a guy's arm.
Yes,
Likewise,
absolutely.
the sour milk, although that might be some other part of his anatomy.
Oh no!
That's Malik's doing. Malik is the one
Oh
pulling
god.
that up. That's why he likes
I'm in
goats.
I'm in charge of the borscht.
Yeah. And with you guys having finally reached the facility, you guys have eventually fulfilled the first part of the Savid's quest that he has engulfed you on. And with this, I would love to do a bit of a recap of this wild chapter, at least its first part. Wildly unsure of how it will go further, but with how the state of things have been, as always, things have taken way more time than I expected, but it was way more fun than I expected. So I would love to hear a bit of a recap. And is there anyone who wants to go first so they don't feel like they're repeating anybody else's ideas?
I'm unique, that could never happen.
Very well, so I'm rolling a 1d4. And we start with Ilya.
Oh. So 3 things I liked and 3 things I would love to improve, right? This is
Yes.
your...
Yeah, and a favorite memory.
Yeah. Okay, the things I loved in this scenario we encountered where 4 Grumburians are stranded in a weird place with weird people who doesn't know math. I loved that we can regrow and we can roll for our body parts. Like this was epic.
God.
You can have 3 buttholes. 5 arms, whatever. It was epic. Like I love the moment when Malek was fighting with his second dick.
Oh.
Because of Maroki. Obviously.
Oh,
You seemed
Maroki's
so
fault.
pissed off about it. I enjoyed it so much.
Nah, it was epic. It was really fun. But yeah, he used a lot of my recounts.
It was for an important call.
It was not.
Yeah, you failed successfully. I love how, even though this was supposed to be a really fast side adventure where we save our original characters and all that, it turned out into a full-fledged campaign where we found the backstories like Vedant in his dark cellar, tormented by the David.
No, zombie David.
Yeah, zombie.
No,
David, yeah.
and the memories of all the past during the zombie apocalypse. So yeah, I'm really glad we developed those characters. It was epic. They were lame. They continue to be lame, obviously, out of character. But yeah, and the other part that I really like and love is that DM is allowing me to have three-way personality disorder that is going to split into even further branches of retardation. Hopefully, if DM allows it.
Yeah.
Now the things I would improve is the fucking recounts. Like I did not take those things into account too seriously, and it turns out you can be tanky as fuck, nearly immortal, like Vedant. You can get swarmed by 10,000 bees dealing 1d6 damage. Oh, it's fine. It's not above 25. Fuck you.
To be fair, that is an ability.
Reese had to game the system pretty hard. We all failed. Only he survived.
Yes.
I was determined to make Grunburians as not shit as possible.
And I will say, all of his specs are based on the fact that I agreed to allow him to roll 1d3 minus 1 instead of actual stats.
Yeah.
So if we ever feel like it goes too much in his direction,
nah, it's not about his direction. It's not going into his direction, but I'm seriously considering next level up, if we have a next level up, to put a lot of, and I mean a lot of points in recounts. I'm going to have more charisma. I'm not going to roll better. Fuck it, I'm going to be tanky as fuck because I'm one-shotted anyway. Now, another
many skill points.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's actually better for like the combat flow if we are actually glass cannons. It is much more fun, I think. It's not tactical, but it is fun.
I'm not entirely glass cannon. Like I can be downed pretty easily, but I also have abilities to fuck you up when you kill me. So
I mean, true. I will say in response to what Paul said though, I think it is quite telling that these characters have relied on. Actually, I probably shouldn't go into that now, but even though all of our characters in previous games have also relied on health potions a lot, I feel like our current characters are a bit extra squishy. Mine accepted, I suppose, because I put lots of effort into making them super tanky. But yeah.
Yeah, it's quite funny because we only at most need like 2 health potions, but we never get any.
Or our tanky member shouldn't be predisposed to kill us by chance if he tries to revive us.
Hey, okay, yeah, that's a good point actually. Yeah, I admit I did not realize that was a possibility when I designed the ability that a roll.
Really?
I didn't. I know. Really, I didn't realize that a crit fail. Like, I know that in D&D you get 2 death failures, but because we didn't use death failures in this game, I didn't realize how it worked. If you crit failed on a stabilize. So yeah.
And now the next point, things I would improve is a bit more, how to say, level up. I have great ideas to develop this character, like abilities that would fit into the narrative, but I don't want to put them in. You completed your side quest, your personal goal, your personal mission. You completed that, because they're not a small thing to add, and they're more like points the Judas finger and says to attach him to the dance. and gives all aggro to Vedant and forces all the enemies to attack him for 3 rounds. So yeah, more level ups in the sense of bigger abilities, bigger distribution for abilities, not just minor tweaks. Because I don't want to abuse the system mainly.
Yeah, absolutely.
Technically, we can just redistribute the abilities potentially.
Redistribution didn't work well. Ask any Czech when they were occupied by the Soviets.
I don't know.
Yeah, and third thing is fucking Arcot because she's useless and a fucking dead weight. This is entirely out of character because in character she's the daughter of Sweet, but fucking Arcot, man, she cannot even shoot straight. Like if she has to, she probably pisses all over the toilet while sitting.
Well, that's why we are about to inject her with deadly chemicals.
Yay!
And favorite memory, I quite enjoyed the walk in the past and the nightmarish vision where the devil Malek bit the hand of Maroki.
God damn you.
This is your worst moment of the game, right?
I mean, it wasn't even Devil Malek. It was just your characters are so scary. The NPCs mirror them.
Yeah.
Like imagine just having a traveling companion who you are so afraid of. You have nightmares about them.
No, I even remember during the session we were like all discussing like where you were during the event, and then Malik was, I was like off planet, and I'm like, oh shit, wait. So yeah,
yeah, that's the canon moment. I met Bob.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah. Awesome. Anything else to add, Elliot?
No, not really. I will add to the others' favorite moments when they start trashing Malek, obviously, because he's the pedo, Catholic, everything.
So, as one last thing, point to the next person.
Okay, I will roll 1d3.
Ironically, I had that prepped as well, and I was like, no, I will allow them to point. It all comes back to the roll.
Okay, Reese.
Oh, okay.
You're the nut one.
Fair enough. Okay, yeah, so first of all, before I do the 3 things I liked, I would like to give an honourable mention to the downtime activities that we've just acquired in the upcoming session. I can't put them on the list though because they've not happened yet. But if they had happened, they would probably be on my list. But yeah, the first thing that I liked the most is, well, not really the most because they're not in any particular order, but the first of my 3 things is the DIY loot boxes, because they are so much better than death resist potions. Yeah, I mean, I like
standard metric.
Yes. Yep. Anytime I have to quantify something, it's like how many death resist potions is this worth? Oh wait, anything remotely good is infinite resist potions, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, no, but they are really good. I also in the previous campaign like the way that we had that thing where we met the guy who was like, oh yeah, you can like get your own thing you like from this big, like, I don't know, he had like a whole room full of stuff or whatever. But the DIY loot boxes feel like you've just sort of taken that concept and like packaged it up in a way that it's not like tied to one specific NPC. It's just like a thing we can find anywhere around this general area. So that's cool. I like them a lot. The second thing I liked was you have been, I think, more willing in this campaign than in previous ones to just like nerf or replace things that are just like overpowered. And maybe I've just noticed it more because it's happened more to my character in this campaign. But I do like that because it means, I think, less pressure that things have to be balanced perfectly right the first time. Because, you know, like with my ultimate abilities where we ended up adding that clause to them where they're just not allowed to have many uses anymore. And I think that was a good way of balancing them so that they didn't become too strong, even though they are still really good, I think, because I designed them to be good. But yeah, anyway, I like the fact that you're willing to nerf things when they are too strong. And last of the three things, this one is different from the other two because they are both mechanical things. This one is a bit more of a event, which was the big reveal of Yaldabaoth, because although the whole mountain encounter thing with him was like fun and everything, it didn't really tell us anything specific. It was just like, oh, there's a big evil thing, and I guess it has some sort of connection to Meraki. And after that, we were just like, oh, okay, I guess that might just happen again sometime, maybe for no reason. But then when we actually got to the proper reveal, where which was the stupid swapping your souls around garbage, and then I met Yaldabaoth inside Meraki's mind. That was really cool because we actually learned like the lore behind him, and not just him, because obviously his lore ties into the background of the whole Dikuniversum setting. So that was cool. And it also felt like it was sort of like, I don't know how much of the Yaldabaoth stuff was decided by you and how much of it was decided by Paul when designing his character, but it was really cool, I thought, the fact that this was a character sourced thing, as opposed to, you know, Savid just is like, hey, take my granddaughter and just go do the stuff, and then everything we had encountered was just stuff that, you know, you had like set up on the planet to kind of get in the way of that. Whereas this was our own problem that we brought with us that wasn't on the planet until we showed up. So that was cool.
Actually, that's my signature move called... Actually, I don't know how to make this backstory thing work. DM, take it away.
Yeah. But
it works every cool. Time.
Yep.
It worked with really Mark. Cool. It worked with...
Yep.
What the hell is his name? Mark too. It worked perfectly.
Yeah. I admit I did that with Isai as well in the first campaign, because I was like, I've got no clue how the lore of this setting exists at all, so I just left his entire background basically empty, and Lucas decided that he was part of this whole thing with Isai Drill and all that stuff, and I had no input in that at all, because I didn't know what I was doing. But yeah, since then I have tried to write backstories for my characters a bit.
And it's always a balancing act for me, right? Where how much of the DM do I put into your characters? Which for Yaldabaoth it was easy because it was an external item. But like Marky being the virus now, and like Mark's whole family that he knew not being his real one, Syrian having made clones, being indirectly responsible for Isai's stuff. So it's a bit of a balancing act always. Even the whole CTA's family kidnapping Elodie's actual body stuff.
Yep. I mean, I like all of that stuff. When you tie in backgrounds and things, I think it's really cool. So
yeah, I think it's good to like leave space for that, but also make sure, you know, that the character is built up in the other directions.
Yeah. But anyways, that was my three things that I liked the most. And obviously there's plenty of other things I liked, but those were the three main ones. And then the things that I would like improved are all kind of the same thing, but I just split them up into three pieces. So the first one I've listed is party-based character developments, because I like the idea of like being able to progress our characters more without having like constant level ups, because although I personally would like constant level ups, I know that Lucas does not, and that's why the max level is 5 in this game. But yeah, I personally would like to see more of the party based ones for the character developments, because in the last campaign where we introduced those character developments, I know I got like ahead of everyone else as Elodie because I was like actively trying to go after as many as I could get. So then I ended up having to sort of like slow down a bit because I was like, well, it would be unfair if I got like way more than everybody else. And yeah, I think it's just harder to balance if they're individual. But I would like to see more party goals, and I would like to see them happen more often. But my second thing to improve would be either faster plot progression or more open world options. It doesn't really matter which, but just one of the two, because, you know, although, like Lucas was saying, it felt like all of the individual sessions feel good and everything, like everything's fun, but when I looked back at it, just for this, but also in the past when I've had to do like a full session recap, it does kind of feel like our only goal for the campaign has been getting Arcad into this tower, and that's 35 sessions that took to get her to the tower, which is a lot. Like, even for us, with things taking such a long time, that was a lot of time just to do one goal. So I think if we'd had more like freedom in what our goals were, like in the past campaign, but also in the original campaign for the part that I joined in, the on the planet part, there was a whole lot of freedom to just sort of mess around however we wanted. So those kinds of things are cool.
Well,
yeah,
I mean, I think that's what kind of draws it out, though. Like, we technically didn't need to do most of the stuff we did.
Well, yeah, but I mean, in this campaign, like in this one, like in the other campaigns that draws it out, but in this one it wasn't, because like we did have to do everything we did in this campaign. Like we
Like
had
kill
to
the
get
sheriff?
past Jan. That was not. But no, yeah, we did, because the bastard was going to you were going to take all their coins away, Lucas, and you're just using the sheriff.
That. You just
No, I don't
assumed
assume it. It was super obvious because you didn't let me recount
I
our
mean,
coins
to be fair,
first.
though, once we did do that, it was kind of obligatory. I mean, I think
Yeah.
we could have weaseled our way out of it, probably, in some way.
Maybe, but like we had to go to the town because it was on our way. We had to go to Jan's house because it was on our way, and then like I don't regret doing those things. Oh, and so we had to save the princess because it was on our way, and I don't regret any of that, the detours. But it's just they were fun. But it's just like we had a whole lot of stuff that happened, but it happened just because it was on our way, and not because we were like, oh yeah, let's go
I hear
visit
you.
this person, they seem interesting. So yeah, I wouldn't mind stuff happening on the way if it went past faster than 35 sessions. And I wouldn't mind the exact same amount of sessions if it was just stuff we had chosen to look for. But yeah, it's like, well, that actually ties into my third one, actually, which is shorter term objectives, which is not in the sense of the character development side of things, but just in terms of the plot side of things, is that, again, I wouldn't mind having spent the same amount of time to get to the tower if it felt like each individual thing we were doing along the way was an actual goal that we needed to progress through, and not just something that happened to be standing in front of us, and so we had to kind of, walk past it. It was like if we had specific goals, like if Savid had been saying, yeah, okay, so before you go at the tower, that's important, don't get me wrong, but before you go at the tower, you need to check in with my good old friend Beck and his happy, friendly son who definitely isn't cursed. And like, if we had actual goals, you see what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you.
So it's just because in hindsight, like looking back through it all, the only actual achievement I could find that I actually remembered, anyway, was Meraki punching a spaceship. And that wasn't really an achievement, that was just rolling really good on crits and stuff. But like in character it was an awesome achievement, even if out of character it was just mechanics. But like it feels like it makes Meraki like an actual contender for like impressive character on par with ones that we've had in previous campaigns. But aside from that, because we've basically just been running from random encounter to random encounter, I feel like it hasn't really given us much opportunity to rack up achievements for our characters in the same way that some other campaigns have.
I mean, there was like the whole rebellion thing, which didn't really end that well, but it could have ended well, I guess. I mean, we could have helped those people.
Yeah, we could have helped those people, but didn't. Yeah, I mean, honestly, until I remembered about the ship punching, I was genuinely gonna say that I think the only impressive thing we've done is the fact that twice we managed to achieve divine intervention, if only to bail us out of fights with literal children. So that does kind of take away from the fact that the god or our god is particularly interested in us, but you know, it's still kind of cool. But anyway, those are my 3 things that I would like improved. And my favorite memory is the time when we got slapped by the giant monster's tail and flew all the way to the tower. And partly that was because it was only the second time in the campaign after the mountain infinite damage attack thing from Yaldabaoth. It was only the second time where I actually felt like the Grand Burian HP system was worthwhile as opposed to a pure liability. But yeah, so getting the fact that you can get smacked by a giant monster and then fly all the way across the map and then hit a tower and then fall to the ground and be like basically fine afterwards was pretty funny.
That's the mystery how we are born.
Yep. So that was great, but also just because it got us across the map, to be honest, because at that point, as I said, it was like 30 odd sessions of traveling, so I was really happy to be able to just skip a whole bunch of extra traveling. But yeah, that was my favorite memory, and so that is me finished with this. And yeah.
Wonderful. So who's the next person then?
Paul.
Oh shit. Okay. You went order. Okay. So my positives are actually a little different than what other people have, so that's good. So yeah, I really like the interactions between Maruki and Hellspawn and Arkit, you know, basically just like fighting again with each other, like as well as over the child's affection, you know, it was like really cool. Just beefing constantly and having the NPC in on that beefing was like really cool, I think.
Back to the good old time.
Yep. But then again, we beef almost every time we have characters together.
Yeah.
I think it's fun. I think it's really fun. It really like. I mean, actually, I like the character interaction a lot in this thing. My second point is that I really liked the suspicion that was created when Maruki was suspicious of Malek. You know, because he kept seeing him in his dreams and getting fucked by him. And then when Vedant was suspicious of Maruki because he found the undead aura around him. That was like also really cool. I like this, like you know, not entirely voluntary, because I don't know, I think we don't really go against each other voluntarily like that much. So I do like this, like adding like basically contradictory stuff that just kind of arises on its own, instead of having to be like, you know, manufactured by us, but I think we should also try to like I mean, we do actually like we do beef against each other ourselves as well.
I will say on that topic, Lucas did give me an ability that incentivizes me to attack Hellspawn, so you know.
Yeah, actually, that's in my things I would like to see improved. But this is more just, I guess,
attacking Hellspawn.
Attack Hellspawn more or attack Hellspawn less.
No, I mean, to be fair, it is actually something, because I don't think we really use those team up abilities as much, and we don't really design any new team up abilities. And I think this is like a really nice thing we could have, where we like, you know, have to cooperate a little bit more. Whereas it seems like right now, most of the time, the abilities are pretty much like non-interactive, really. So
I think I forgot mine even.
Well, I think all of your ability. No, your ability is you can grapple people I have punched. I think something like that.
If you say so, I'm pretty sure I forgot it.
I think you
Yeah.
do more damage to people who Hellspawn has grappled.
Yeah, I know, but he also does more damage to people I have attacked. Yeah.
I think he has advantage on people you have attacked.
Yeah. Advantage on grappling and attacking. I think something like that.
Maybe I should write it down.
So yeah, I think that's really cool, and I think we should use it more and like get more abilities like this. So we like have to think about it and don't forget about them, because I think just having one ability makes it a little hard to remember. So yeah, I think that would be cool. Maybe we can like discuss that when there's like when we're getting the new ability slots, or even like just stuff, basically.
Did you finish your level up?
Maybe you could give us a slot that's like only for that, like a little level up that we have to like commonly share against with each other.
You could do that for a party-based character development if you were to include more of those. Just
or
saying.
a free action per round. Just
That's a little bit lot, but yeah, I mean,
free action per round is attacking Hellspawn.
Yeah, everyone gets a free action that they can use to attack Hellspawn specifically.
With your ultimate. So just imagine if Hellspawn is possessed by an evil deity, like Sabit did to Bob.
Yeah.
I'm the only one that's not possessed.
Right, Tappos?
Oh yeah.
I mean, Vedant is the only one who's not possessed, but he is like a religious weirdo with weird religious stuff inside of him.
Wait, I'm the religious weirdo.
Yeah, Malik is the religious one.
Well, no, I don't mean religious. I mean more like spiritual. You have like some weird spirits inside of you or something, and that allows you to do shit. Or I think it's more the enlightenment stuff.
It's just bad.
Yeah. I don't think it's with Vedant. It's less about having weird spirits, except for the time when I got possessed by Yaldabaoth, but that was temporary, unlike you. But no, it's like Buddhism or Hinduism or something, it's like enlightenment and all that stuff.
Yeah, it sounds like possession to me, to be fair.
But at least we know Vedant is not a vegan.
That is true.
Also, I mean, I'm not possessed. I just happen to have an item that speaks to people around me that I am getting corrupted by. But I'm not possessed. Anybody who is possessed by the item is possessed.
Yeah, I just summon spirits that tell me answers to my questions, and I have a floating iBook around me that gives me life advice.
That's totally not possession.
Nope. Perfectly normal thing to do.
Anyway, so I do, I have the similar thing that Isai mentioned. I think we do stuff with a little bit less agency, or at least like feels like less agency, because we generally don't like seek it out ourselves. Like I think with the kids, it was a little bit better, but even then it felt a little bit arbitrary in some ways. I don't know. It's hard to pin down, but I think it's mostly that. Yeah, basically we mostly just react to stuff that we bump into along the way, which is fine, but I think it happens maybe a little bit too often. I think it happens like every other session or every session, which might be a little bit too much.
That's kind of what I was meaning about the open world options. Like I think in the last campaign we could go where we wanted and like choose who to interact with, whereas in this case it's just sort of like whoever you happen to bump into.
I mean, it's still kind of open world. It's just more random encounters than like actually choosing places to go. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I think that maybe was also like bit of a problem. I think. I mean, I think it like on the ship it was kind of nice, but it still also got a little bit like tiring later on. And I think it was with the characters that what's his name? Savid was sending against us in the last campaign. It was, I think, like personally a little bit too much as well. Then again, I'm not really sure how the others feel about this as well. So yeah, but the other thing also ties into this. The third point is that I think there were maybe a few too many fights, which of course is partially our fault because keep starting fights, and we keep, but they were also really short, which, well, partially that's because of the first point where our characters are a little bit disorganized and not really, don't really play into their strengths all the time. And we are really, really easy to ambush. Surprisingly easy to ambush. But yeah, I mean, I think it is like almost fine. I think maybe a few fewer fights than now would be nice. Then again, we have to get better at figuring out what to do, like when there is no fights.
Yeah, if there's no fight, we will just talk for an hour and conclude nothing.
Yeah.
99% of the fights in this campaign were caused by our own actions. Like, oh, we are going to murk some little kids. The
Yeah,
DM didn't put us in a fight. We chose to attack broken kids.
The DM forced us to kill the younglings, okay?
To be fair, a lot of the fights were things that we couldn't possibly have predicted, like that killing a sheriff would have consequences. And
Yeah.
okay, fine. Bad example. But the time when we were hanging out at the camp, right, and then a whole bunch of random guys just decided to abduct Arkad after no one else previously in the campaign had attacked her. It was like kind of out of blue, you know. So that's a good example of a fight that we didn't seek out.
One.
No, what about Jan's house? We went into Jan's house, and because we deliberately tried to avoid fighting Jan by doing what he told us, and then we got attacked in our dreams by evil Maleks.
Who went to shit and run from Jan? Didn't Hellspawn do something to provoke Jan's anger?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but Hellspawn just got killed. That wasn't a
Wait.
fight. That was just an instant kill.
I wanna interject
I just ran away.
because
I got killed by a giant fist from the sky.
Yeah, for jogging.
Yeah.
For jogging,
Wow.
pooping.
I think there was a little bit more to it.
I
don't
mean,
remember, though.
I do need to interject a bit, because Paphos was Jan, right? We're pretty clear on that plot twist,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
No. Imagine my shock.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
No way.
And Paphos was on your side.
Yeah,
we got attacked by the demon.
Afterwards, Pathos was on our side.
No, he was on your side in the dream.
Oh, right, of course, yeah, because he got retconned into it. Sure.
Yep. No, I think that was the point the whole time. Yeah, fair enough. No, I mean that's okay. Like having like a big fight in like a scary house with like, you know, implications. That's really cool. I guess I don't know. I think maybe I should just get better at, you know, introducing again to the party that sometimes there are reasons to not fight. I mean, I think actually, like, having limited rest actually does help with this, because it, well, forces the people to, like, recognize that you actually have limits.
Nah,
Yeah, but, like,
nah. It
half
just
the time
makes
we've
me
been
want
ambushed.
to immediately rest after a fight to be prepared for the next ambush. That's all it does to me.
We keep getting ambushed. That's the problem. Like with the kids, like for example, whenever we take a nap or whenever we walk into a random clearing looking for a scroll, and then a bunch of random, like how
That
are we
happened
supposed to predict
exactly
that? How
once.
could we possibly
That
guess?
happened exactly
Don't
once.
have any abilities to foresee paths and locate objects. It's impossible.
And
I mean-
like this Sriracha boy, how could we possibly predict that sitting right next to a massive crater would draw attention?
Well, it didn't though. The second time, it just left us alone. The DM
That's true.
felt
The second time it didn't draw
Fuck
attention.
it. We'll leave them alone.
I
Yeah.
actually kind of liked the bait with the flowers, like those like I guess non-token combats, like where there's what
Counter
you call it?
sequences, basically.
Yeah, basically. I like that a bit. I think there were also a couple of these like in the first one. It just like forces you to think more creatively than just I attack.
Yeah, fair.
So that's nice. Yeah. And that's it actually. So yeah. My favorite moments were dream sequences with the demon as well, and also shit, I forgot the thing. Oh yeah, that little thingy where they were doing a play and before they were being invaded.
Oh god, no, that
That
was
was
terrible.
awesome.
It was
I
not.
was
It
like,
cost us money.
there is something off about this. Let's fight them. Wait, they are not fighting back.
Oh, I hate that village with a passion.
It was the town. We
It
did
was
that
such a
to
stupid
the town.
goddamn
It was
town.
such a classic movie moment, though.
Yeah, but it was so awful. Like, first of all, they trick us, and then they expect us to pay them back, and then they try and fine us. Like,
They
oh,
didn't trick us. They literally were just doing a play.
Yeah, but
It's
it worked
called
so perfectly to
acting.
trick us in a round system where you like act in a couple of seconds. So there
yeah.
wasn't even a realistic option for them to save themselves from us.
They weren't trying to save themselves because they didn't expect us to ambush them. They were just
Oh.
being like, yeah, these guys are weird. They're gonna like fuck off eventually, right? Let's just not break character, and then we start attacking them.
And the entire freaking town was like standing around, like as if they were in terror. Like, who the hell has a play where the audience members have to pretend that they're terrified and being like held hostage or whatever? Like, come
It
on.
was a blockbuster. It has to be high scale.
Yeah, have you not been to a horror movie?
Oh.
Yeah, these are medieval people. They have a lot lower tolerance to horror than modern people.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it.
Wonderful.
That was absolute theater. And yeah, I guess Carlos goes last. There's not much of a choice.
Yep.
Or we could choose the DM.
Ooh.
But I'll leave it to Carlos.
Yeah, remember all the big talk about I'm unique, I will not repeat myself. Well, fuck. Okay,
What?
but the like my things to improve kinda just mirror, but of course I have input as well. So the three things I liked. The friends we made along the way who died of mysterious causes. Nah, I just like the princess and her just dying like the useless piece of shit she was. Nah, the real things I like were basically 3 arcs. I liked the introduction with us cleaning the toilet, Vedant getting stuck. It felt like a good smooth start with enough room to understand the other player characters. I like the smooth introduction and like the build up. I like the whole Jan arc actually, like the whole scary. Oh, there's a weird kid with his father, and then you go to his home, and yeah, I like the ambient. It yeah, I felt it was well written by the author. And my last thing was basically what Ilya said. Like I like the kids, like the variety in useful.
I didn't say I like the kids.
You like their abilities, okay? Their special abilities. Yeah, the creativity and the fights that yeah, the fights that had been made possible by it. Even though some of the kids whooped our asses pretty hard, but it's fine. Oh, I'll overlook it.
Most of them did, actually.
Yeah. As I said, I'll gracefully overlook it. The things to improve, like I will kind of mash it all together. What I call it schizophrenia, because like everybody has something very special about it, and it feels like we are collecting loose ends, without a clear way or side quest path to solve it. Like for example, the belt thing. Yeah, the belt is breaking, but well, we will have to.
Well, no,
wait
it's not
until
breaking. We are actively breaking it. If we
Yeah,
just leave it alone, it's gonna be fine.
Yeah, but we will not. And if you want to fix it, well, wait until you pass a friendly priest somewhere along the way.
Well, I mean, it's supposed to be hard to fix, otherwise it will be an infinite loop of
Yeah,
free
but it's for me, it's an example of something it's like you're playing The Witcher and the side quests open up, but you can't really directly pursue it. You have to follow the main line and then wait for opportunities in pockets of that. So it like the respawn of the world felt kind of linear because of it, because like more and more side quests open up, but we had to stay on a path and deal with obstacle after obstacle that was coming our way. Like maybe we could add some travel mechanic to make a more open world, or what ties into it is also the thing about fights, and that it felt like we were getting ambushed a lot. I don't know if this is a thing that DM could improve, or it's our fault, because I feel like we had some opportunities to plan, but we either decided to not to, or it just didn't feel feasible. For example, like ambushing somebody if one of our members is like a giant, blue giant, and isn't able to hide. It kind of doesn't work, and we don't have an option to quickly stock up on specific items or prepare for specific opponents, because like we're more like streamlined on a path. We don't have like, oh, let's go to that town, stock up on these items, or buy this and that. Yeah, so maybe there's both parties that can kind of improve on it. Us for actually utilizing options, and then the DM for giving us the space to do so. And lastly, what Reese liked and couldn't improve because it technically didn't happen. This is for me a thing to improve, the 16 period thingy table. I feel like our characters, well, besides Vedant, are kind of built on min-maxing stats, and if, for example, the stat improvement DC gets harder if it's a big stat, it kind of defeats the point. Like, you want to raise your big stats, not like, oh, I have -1, let's make it +0.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I think the min-maxing is also kind of a problem.
Yeah, but it's the way to go, you know? Something? No. And lastly, my favorite memory. And kudos to Lucas. You dribbled me. I think the wording last time was most memorable moment. So you made me miss the opportunity to complain about Arkot getting ravished by dirty men.
I guess that it would be weird if that's your favorite one. But...
Yeah, that was definitely the most memorable one, though.
I feel like
it was pretty memorable, yeah.
I feel like, you know, it's those moments are the ones that are like, some people say D&D is like therapy. I'm saying D&D makes you go to therapy.
Yeah, but like, sticking on Arkot, she was a double-edged sword. I felt as a player, maybe I was just lagging on my part, but I felt kind of overwhelmed with dealing with her, because first I was, oh, I get a cute pet like a Pokemon. I give it an attack, and then I say attack, and it attacks, and then it got just traumatized, it got sad, it got depressed, and on the other hand, it was almost like a snotty brat who didn't listen. It was like I felt like a fresh parent who didn't have enough sleep and couldn't deal with it, so I delegated to Maroki. Which
it is also like being a pet owner of anything else than a cat, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but I want to be one of the evil Pokemon owners, like the ones that mistreat their Pokemon, but they still love you and attack. when you
Like
want
you can
them.
use those summon cards if you want to do that, but
Oh,
if
God,
you want
no.
a child, you have to treat it like a child.
But I don't want a child. I want a Pokemon.
But then
Build a
get
class
a
that's based
Tail
around
Whip.
Pokemon.
But whatever.
Don't we have the Dirt of Mortars and the Mort of Dirt or something?
Yeah, but it only lasts for 1 hour and then it's gone. Also,
Well,
Ilya
we
has
can
it. But
restore it though. We can restore it at the tower.
you
Yeah,
could,
but-
what you could do though is you could get a class, or well, design abilities. I mean, which is based around like whenever you take a monster down to 0 HP, instead of killing it, you can choose to capture it in a magical ball.
Yeah, but the DM would just kill them somehow. All.
Yeah. He would definitely find some
Oh,
way
you
to kill
sit
them.
on
And-
his neck. Oh, it dies for some reason.
No,
you can always make
it
more
would be.
pets.
Yeah, you would have to constantly keep coming up with new ones because you'd keep killing them off whenever you got one that was half decent.
Yeah,
There,
Oh my.
I could imagine there being a world where you play like a summoner
Yeah.
and you collect beasts and like similar to a druid, the more strong they are, like the more resources they consume. But yeah, it would be a tough balancing act, but I could see it being done. But like saying a 6-year-old girl is my new pet is like an amazing Star Trek character
Oh,
Oh,
interaction.
come on, I was
so-
just riffing off Ilya's child
No,
fantasy.
I understand.
Just
I
kidding.
understand. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but my actual favorite moments are
Oh god, I just realised the two of you are opposites. So you've got Malik, who loves goats a bit too much, even though they're not humanoid. And then you've got Hellspawn, who treats an actual humanoid like it's just an animal.
yeah. I don't see a
As
problem
long as
with
he
that.
doesn't try to milk it.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
God.
And the goats here
Well,
are
he also
bipedal.
cannot try to do the other things to it that Malek does to goats.
Yeah, that too. Lucas has that covered though with the NP randomly
Yeah.
jumping Arcade for no reason. Like this
don't
random
know.
camp of
You
mercenaries.
forgot a child in a camp of bandits. You literally went to sleep.
They
Yeah.
weren't bandits. They were revolutionaries. That's completely different.
Yeah, the DM is like, oh, you lost a child in a in a camp of bandits. Time to milk the bandits.
Oh god. No, that would be if we woke up to all the bandits screaming and then we walked in on Arcade taking advantage of them.
No.
That would be a plot twist.
Yeah, it would. It would also be like I guess we don't need to go to the tower after all. She worked out her superpower.
Yeah.
Wait. And so it's a character. It's a female character whose superpower is rape.
Okay, yeah, I wanna
God.
put it on on my
God.
list of things to improve. When we give her the super powered drink, keep that in mind.
No! Oh my god,
Superpower
that's
is a
so
choice.
cursed.
It is very cool.
I don't think even the Epstein files have anything as horrible as what has just been discussed.
That is a possibility, yeah.
Okay, I found something scary. Okay.
Wait, no. I'm
yeah.
afraid.
Yeah, my actual
Yes.
favorite moment. I
Yeah, I
haven't
was
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
say
sorry.
we haven't finished.
Yeah, it's just moments this time because you asked for moments. So one of the moments was Jan's real ugly, long leg, shitty ass body revealed. This was another situation where in character I didn't know how to deal with it, but out of character I enjoyed it. Like he was feasting on something. He was like a wild animal.
Yeah, it was
But then I
the
just
goats.
ignored it. Hurry up, let's go, save the guys.
Yeah, he just evolved. He just adjusted.
Yeah. And the other moment, also a strong contender, was the moment where the Moroki's One Punch Man moment in the ship. That was kind of okay, interesting. That was an interesting moment. I like that. Yeah. Okay, now
Can I just
Ilya.
Can I just say though, I love the fact that every time Barocchi gets a crit or just rolls like high damage since then, it just keeps getting like treated as if it's the same level of power as the Shipbuster Punch, like with like branches and leaves and stuff getting knocked off in a big area behind whatever he hits. I really like that.
Yeah, so Careless, no need a person.
No, the thing was, Ilya wanted to share something scary. What didn't he?
No, I didn't. I saw some things regarding your fandom fantasy of Arcade evolving, and no.
Oh,
no, we're not going
That
there.
is very Garrus.
So
You found one thing. You found the thing that scares somebody from fucking. Wait, what was the name of that place again? From the Balkans. I mean, I introduced the concept, but you applied it to Arcade, okay? So it's your fault. I am completely absolved of this.
Yeah, she's not a vampire. We can't do that.
Oh my
Okay,
god,
found
anime.
Yes, she's not a vampire yet.
Found not that explicit photo.
do we need it though?
Oh my
yeah,
god, why
you
did
did.
you do that? Why
Yeah.
would you do that?
Well, everyone asked, and I'm here to
Nobody
oblige.
did. Nobody did.
No.
Well, it's anti-rape and it's female superhero with rape.
Yeah.
Superpower.
Oh,
so okay, okay.
No. The whole point was it would be weird because she would like go on to the guy.
Don't.
That's the whole
Oh
weirdness.
god.
Don't.
No, not that. That's a different kind of weird we were not going for.
It's also just wrong. Like if you look at the silhouette and such, like it actually doesn't even match up.
Wait, does it not?
No, the teeth.
Well,
Thing has
Oh my
teeth on
god.
it.
No. No.
Gosh.
No. I think though what Liux was alluding to is you could call out the DM technically if you wanted to.
Well, now you gave him a choice, so he won't. But yes, Careless, please feel free to delegate the next person.
DM, let's go.
Yeah, only
so-
you are left.
Fair enough. So, out of the things I liked, was really the whole feeling and juxtaposition of the party of it being both the most elite squad and the worst squad ever. Just like we will do everything, and nothing is impossible to us, but we will do it in the worst way possible. Starting with cleaning the toilets. So it's just
Hey, hold up.
Yeah, go
Only
ahead.
Meraki destroyed a toilet.
By trying to save you.
Yes, but he
It's his
Yeah.
high protein diet.
I just got stuck in a toilet. That's totally normal. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's your high fat diet.
Yes.
the other part that I really enjoyed was how much the character backstory shined through their personalities. In the last game in the last campaign we really had like everyone was like polished up together, everyone knew each other. You had like different quirks and personality traits, but everyone was like on the same boat. Versus here it's like, oh, I only known you through my job, right? It's just co-workers now stuck together, so there's a level of trust, but also everyone's an individual. And then through character choices and personality and their style of schizophrenia are really shining through.
I mean, it's also getting the disease of being on this planet stranded. Everybody just goes fucking mental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then where was it? Yeah. So, and the last thing was how to say this. The fit and adjustments made to the story from a character perspective, just adjusting on demand, like, okay, this is what we need to do. And it's kind of counterintuitive to your points, but I guess it makes sense from a DM perspective. Just going with the flow, both in and out of character, just like, okay, this is, guys, you have forgotten about Paphos. And then everyone is just like making fun of Hellspawn. That's just great roleplay. Love that. It's amazing. Moraki coming in to like presenting the presenting the whole dilemma of Arkad being depressed, and Moraki and Hellspawn having that dynamic of very two different approaches of just trying one trying to motivate, the other trying to gaslight. Malik playing into the personality developments, and Vedant really going through the route of, oh, Savid is the embodiment of enlightenment. Let me put that complexion into my character, right? So that was really enjoyable, which does lead a bit to things I would like to see improved. I really feel like I made this second. I mean, I had no choice, but the last campaign, I really felt like I made a mistake of asking for backstories that are very difficult to tie in. And this is the same, just a bit better, I think. A little bit was improved, but it's very difficult to have, oh, you're isolated on this planet campaign, but then still have it be about the characters rather than a story, right? Make it in character focused, like, okay, what did they want to achieve and everything. And I might talk to you guys a bit more about it on how we can develop this together. But that was really a corner I was put into just because of the last campaign, and this being an extension of it.
And the fact that we wanted to play Granburians on a world that isn't Granbur.
Well, yeah. Honestly, you could have made characters that are native to the planet. Anything but Granburians would be.
Yes. Well, in Manelas, we couldn't do Manelas either.
No, there has been 2 canon Manelas.
Okay, fair enough.
So,
but yeah,
well, again, being all Granburians is better than being like half Granburian and half on the planet. That would not really work together.
Yeah, that's true. That would really. Although I guess it would kind of work if the other ones who were on the planet were like already employed by Savid, and he was like, okay, we've got these random little aliens. You guys have to look after them to make sure they don't do anything too stupid.
Yeah.
Okay, that works.
Yeah, but once again, I probably will need to look at not just like I did try to tie it in with like the memory flashes and stuff, which based on your feedback, it seems to somehow work, but it's not a long-term solution. So I need to rethink what are the character goals, and once again, I might reach out and rethink that from ground up. The second thing, it is pacing. And it's an interesting thing because I feel like the terrestrial adventure actually threw a wrench in this for me, because I feel like I've gotten worse since the first campaign. In terrestrial adventures, it was random encounters every day because the campaign was built around it in a sense. Like you're traveling, you're on a journey. Then last campaign we had random encounters, Wolfions, the Giraffant, something else was also in the mix. But since you had a way more different way of traveling, it felt a bit different. Maybe it's me looking through rose-tinted glasses now, looking back, because I remember there was, I still have it written down, that there was also suggestions that it was at some parts a bit railroady. But yeah, so I feel like I may have pushed too much into that territory before entering this area. in this area I tried to slow down, but once again I was put into a corner where it's like, okay, these are dangerous areas with children who are keen to fight, right? So although out of the 3 child fights, only one was an ambush by them, the other 2 were started by the party, but let's ignore that.
No. We got ambushed in the forest, and we got ambushed by the Sriracha boy.
Yeah, but that wasn't
didn't
the
ambush
fight,
you.
though, was it?
Okay, I
Sriracha
guess he
doesn't
did.
count as a fight.
Oh, okay. I guess we didn't bother to fight him because he would have easily beat us.
I think like the kids felt like really natural because it was like a dangerous area, but I think like maybe like the fight with the princess maybe wouldn't
Yeah.
need to be there. I don't know.
I
It's
hear you.
like
And once again,
It could have been. I think the fight with the princess could have been over like quickly. It didn't actually need to be like a full session combat. It could have been like, oh, she's actually just useless and she was just scared of like a few little bugs, and then we can just like roll for 1 round and then they're all dead. But I mean, I didn't mind the fight individually. I think it just like kind of what like Paul was saying earlier. It just feels like there's been a lot of them. Is maybe the issue.
And it partially is a problem with the pacing as well, with how things move. I feel like I'm pretty bad with, like, it's gotten a bit worse, and I'm wondering if it is me, as you say, not providing enough options for there to be diversity, so it really is divided into sections. Now we're traveling, now we're talking, now we're fighting, now we're traveling, now we're talking, now we're fighting. So there's some improvement to be made there. I will need to look back at the notes of preparations for previous sessions to see like what's the difference there. But now that you have raised this point, like it makes it even clearer to me.
Maybe I missed the assignment, but for me, as soon as we entered this circle and the orc ladyboy told us, okay, this is a contest, I felt like each encounter should end in the fight. The only thing that I wanted is to be able to prepare more, or
I agree, and
I didn't
more
mind
time between
the
them. Yeah.
fights with the kid. Like most of them, I initiated. I feel like.
I mean, it's supposed to be a combat like in universe,
Yeah.
but it doesn't mean that like the narrative needs those combats. Like we can avoid them if we want to. Right?
Yeah, but how do we get their scrolls then?
I think a thing that we could potentially have. Well, okay, one example for how we could have gotten their scrolls would have been like stealing them if we actually had anybody who cared about stealth, but we don't, so it doesn't matter. But like, I think the thing is, if the fights were designed kind of like, I don't really know a good way of describing this, and I don't want to use this analogy because I hate puzzles, but if the fights were kind of like puzzles, and the enemies had like some sort of weakness, but there was also hints that we could use to work out what the weakness was. Like, for example, with the guys who could switch us around in our bodies and such. I don't know, maybe they did have a weakness, but we never figured it out if they did. Yes. And it was just like, the whole time, it was like half the party just was, their bodies were just standing there doing nothing.
Yeah, that fight was interesting.
It was rough.
Yeah, and it's a mystery that's yet to be solved, right? And it's
yeah, but what I mean is, like, if it was a mystery that could be solved within the context of a single fight, that would be helpful. Whereas currently, it might feel satisfying if we figure it out eventually, and then we can ambush the little bastards and give them a taste of their own medicine. But like in the time where the fight took place, it was not. It was kind of slightly frustrating. I mean, don't get me wrong, like, it was still one of my favourite moments because of the Yaldabaoth thing that happened at the end of it, but like the actual fight scene where we couldn't use our own abilities and we could only sort of guess at what abilities our body had that we could use was it was more challenging than most fights.
Once again, from my perspective, I don't see anything wrong with the fight itself. For me, it just really seemed like it was the pacing between the fights. Like, you had a single session, I believe, between fighting the flying mammoth bats, not mammoth dactyls, and a single session where you just set up, got to the facility, right? Set up for ambush, and then the next session, a fight initiated. I didn't necessarily expect the fight to happen so soon, like in the sense so soon as in immediately, once the kids showed up. But yeah, it was meant to be frustrating in its complexity because that was a high tier team. However, after that, once again, what is going on, right? What is the pacing? Like, we had the flowers, which was good, but as you said, there's not really too many choices to be made in character, which I feel does add in some drag to the pacing. So it's something that I should relook at.
I mean, I think it's definitely like more like understandable when it's like specific, like supposed to be like a contest. But in like the context of just traveling around, it feels like I think if there wasn't so much combat during the traveling, it would have been it would have like felt okay to have this like combat series.
Yeah.
But because there was so much fights before, it a little bit took away from the fights. Yeah, it takes away from like when the fights happen for like a real reason, than when it's just like the environment being like dangerous.
Like, it feels the same, if you see what I mean. Like
Yeah.
the fight with the kids doesn't feel different from the fight with the bugs in the forest. It just is. It's just another fight that happens as we're on our way to the tower. Even though it should feel different because it's like big and important and stuff, but it just kind of feels it's another random encounter.
Yeah, absolutely. There is in my head there is maybe unfounded pressure where it's like it doesn't make sense for all combats to be purposeful, but as you say, maybe then taking the rest of the combats down a notch, which to be fair was the last battle with the Minotaur team.
Yes. That was fun.
That was nice.
I liked the part where I got to kill almost all of them at once.
I mean, I think you should maybe just lean into like the enemies retreating or us retreating aspects.
Or just make us stronger, and that's it.
No. Like, if you just get attacked by bugs in the forest and you kill the strong bugs and the other ones scuttle off, that's just like an interesting, nice little fight where you lost some resources.
You would just hunt them down.
to be fair though, I think the Minotaur fight actually was kind of a good example of this, because until the cannon guy got chopped up by his friend, he was wanting to retreat, and then towards the end the Minotaur surrendered so that we would spare his friends. So I think that's good. I think the idea of fights that don't always have to end in like fights to the death, you know, sometimes they'll surrender, sometimes they'll run away. Like Paul said, that's a good thing. I think they sometimes are different like that.
Especially for those like traveling fights or like, you know, low. If the fight is not very important, it shouldn't like really be that, like it shouldn't feel like a death struggle. Well, I mean, I guess it should, but I don't know. It's hard to pin down.
Yeah, but remember when Broccoli had escaped? Like, who's happy about that?
Okay, no, that's a good point. Sometimes we should be allowed to kill the children.
Most of the times, because we encountered only one idiot who's shouting 6-7. I expect being in a school with little kids and retards, a lot more will be, oh, they're the strongest. They're the 6-7.
Yeah, it's like if Sriracha Boy started saying that, then we would just have to smash our bodies against him until we were broken hunks of meat, and we would just be dead on the ground, and it would be like, do you regret it? No. You deserve everything you get, bastard.
Yeah, but it hurts us more because it's many.
Yeah. I think maybe like the biggest thing is like when there's those like fights on the way, which would like drain our resources. They don't really do that because we don't have any resources.
Yeah, you just you rest immediately after the way.
I think we just need maybe healing potions or stuff like that, which can be like taken away by like, you know, high damage, low health enemies that can like, you know, just attack us, you know, deal some damage, then we fight them off, and it's like quickly over. We lose some resources. And we have to like, you know, do it cleverly to not lose.
Yeah, introduce traveling merchants. Where's the money?
That is
That's
true.
fair.
We do have infinite money.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, so last thing I would like to see improved, and that's actually going to be the stone into the player's yard this time. I would love to see more interpersonal growth dynamics, because currently we have a very set standard of who is who. But in my head, and it's something I tried to do with the rumors at the very beginning of the campaign, who everybody forgot.
Yep.
Is like
I remember Hellspawn said that I was pedo. I
Yeah.
forgot all about that.
No, your teacher, okay?
I
Remember
forgot all
correctly.
about that, Lucas, but thank you for reminding me. I forgot that I actually have a good reason to enjoy hurting Hellspawn.
No. Your teacher, who you didn't disavow, was discovered to be a pedo.
So exactly, the teacher, for example, let's say it's like even David, even with Neil DeBoe's vision, the other child, the person Morocco was stuck with, like there's a lot of these open questions about a character that I feel like is being introduced but still left for the DM to analyze, which would honestly add great panning even between the fights if the characters could, because normally you're spending days with a person. And I try to be like, does anybody want to talk about anything? And it's like, Maddox, why are you fucking goats? And it's like, that's a good question, but like, it's not a deep question. It's like, if I'm spending days with people, I normally you have those deeper conversations. So I would really love to develop, if from a character perspective, there could be some delving into backstories and some relationship building, which I would say maybe there's some secret things you can uncover about each other that would make party abilities magically appear. Ooh.
It feels just like we would fight between each other.
So what you're saying is, Lucas, if I confront Hellspawn about why he keeps calling me pedo, then I will get to deal extra damage to Hellspawn specifically.
Specifically, yes. Which doesn't matter because it's still a 1d2 roll, but you will be happy about it.
No, but
Also,
here you
Lucas-
go. No. Split my damage in half when I attack Hellspawn into 2 separate instances of damage, so he has to roll twice to see if he loses a health.
Hey, don't underestimate my charisma. I will just convince you that your teacher is actually a pedo.
You are.
Okay.
Ilya, you want to say something?
Yeah. If you're traveling in a train, and let's just say the person in your train cart is fucking goats, are you going to ask him, why are you fucking goats?
No, but that's why I'm saying it's weird that the characters are doing it. I would ask about the person's like backstory, where he's from or stuff like that.
No, you don't question religious people.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
they might
about their backstory.
They might sacrifice you to their god or something if you ask them if it's heretical to have sex with goats.
Or they might just answer honestly, and I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, they might try and convert you and persuade you that it's perfectly normal to have sex with goats.
You need to ask them, what do you think in your past made you fuck the goats?
I was using the
oh, that's a great one.
The goat fucking as a negative example of something that isn't necessarily bad, but like is not the expectation I had.
No, I think we should say it is necessarily bad.
Asking about it is not necessarily bad. Okay, and then for my favorite memories, at first I was like, is it the idea of the rivalry with slug folks and you guys hating the some? But then I realized it's just the fact that the word overwriting numbers with the word many has gotten so deep into my psyche. I have found it myself doing it in normal conversations, almost just in my head. Somebody says a number and I'm like, he means many. And then I'm like, no. or listening to a D&D podcast where somebody says, oh, I have 5 swords. And I'm like, in the next second, he's gonna say that he has many. And then you're like, yeah, you have 5 swords. And I'm like, wait, you're using numbers?
Oh, yeah.
How does
But
that
yeah,
work?
If you think about it, it actually makes sense that Granburians would hate Slugfolk, though, because when we hear another person say a number, we would hear it as many if it's higher than 1, right? And when the Slugfolk hear us say many or single, they would hear it as some. But when they say some, I mean, we would just hear the word some, but we don't know what that is because we can't analyze it as single or many. So it's it's
So
really
we-
confusing to Granburians.
So we are like normal people who are listening to Granburians. That's why we
Yes.
hate them.
Yes, I mean that's why normal people hate Granburians, isn't it?
Yeah, literally last people from characters
Oh,
from last
no.
campaign.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, to
But
be
yeah.
fair, I guess they could analyze it as being single or many. It's not that hard.
No, if
No,
you
but we
just
can't.
hear some.
We actually can't analyze it
Yeah.
as either because whenever anyone says a number, we hear single or many, but we can't because some can be either. It's like a superposition. We
I
can't.
know,
somebody is
we
one.
don't okay, but we have to analyze it mentally, but we can understand it. Is what I meant.
Yeah,
No,
I mean, we can
you
understand
understand
the
the
concept,
word,
but-
but you don't know the count, which is annoying.
Right.
whereas
Well,
they are
you know the count, but you have to in your mind you have to decompose it because we know when they say some, they point either to single or to many. We know it's not none.
Yeah,
True,
but if somebody
true. Okay,
says I
that's
have
true.
some,
So we
I
know.
have some gold, you don't know if they have a single or many
Yeah.
gold.
But it is
Yeah,
it
yeah,
is
it's
kind of
annoying.
like we are dealing with quantum computers, like I say, with the superpositioning. Although in that case it is none and single rather than single and many, but whatever. It's like two different states and it can be anywhere in between. It's just confusing to our little slug brains.
Yeah, we
No,
are not
there's-
used to being
there's many
confused because
states.
we are generally the least capable, well,
Yeah, it's
least diverse math people around.
Yeah, it's like the Slugfolk are using post irony. It's just annoying to deal with because you don't know what they really mean. Yeah.
Ha, yeah.
Yeah, but no, but what I'm saying, I don't know if it's the same for you, because I have to do it on a bit of a larger scale with each NPC translating it live. But it has gotten so deep into my psyche. I don't even have to mentally switch anymore. It's so rare for me to say a number when talking in character. It's just it's more of a natural flow for me to think in single many than it is in numbers by this
Well,
point.
no. That is the thing.
Horrifying.
There are raw results, and then there are everything else.
Yeah,
And
no,
for some
that's what I'm
reason,
saying.
the two don't mix.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely context dependent, and that's what I'm saying. If it's in character, and it even applies when you guys are speaking. Sometimes you do say a number, and I have to adjust for it. But the same goes when I'm listening to a D&D podcast, and somebody's in character, and I'm like, "Oh no, you said the number when you meant many," and it's it's so weird.
We're going to make Lucas forget mathematics.
Yep.
I'm happy you're
He
mentally
just
scarred.
goes to his actual job and they're asking him to calculate figures or whatever. He just writes many as the answer for everything.
Just imagine if he has to write some code and present it to the CTO. Okay, so here we have many variables, and if those many variables equal 0, that means the many variables are actually 1.
We're gonna get many clients, and we're gonna get many euros from each of them.
Nice. This is very well researched.
You should try that. Oh, we're going to
listen.
get so many rich.
Listen, when we had a work conference, I accidentally, I didn't know who the guy was, but one of my icebreaker lines, which is pretty stupid, but it works, is asking, "So what do you think about the death penalty?" And the guy was the CTO.
That's really...
Oh.
The guy was the CTO, which I didn't know, but he was laughing a bit. He answered me that after living in the America, he doesn't think about it much anymore, and so on. But like the week after, I was speaking with my manager, and the manager was like, "Oh, and the CTO had some positive things to say about you," and I was like, "Oh, who was he?" And he was like, "Julian," and I googled it. I team searched the guy, and I'm like, "Oh." Oh no.
Well, it turns out the icebreaker works better than you thought.
Yeah.
You
Sorry,
should try
my manager
talking in
didn't
many.
say. My manager didn't say positive things. He just said that the CTO remembered me.
Oh, I
Well,
see. I see.
Oh,
That I was mentioned when the CTO was talking with my manager.
Ha.
He's
well,
definitely. It's definitely memorable. That is definitely
Yeah.
memorable.
So yeah,
well,
this
on
is
the
my favorite
positive
memory.
note, you now know that your manager is saving your ass. On a more not so positive note, maybe you should rethink your icebreaker to something like
Nice
Well,
weather we're
listen.
having.
how is the weather? Yeah.
Listen, with this icebreaker question, I found out that people in India can drink cow milk, but only if the calf has drunk it first.
That's disgusting.
Why? Do you not drink cow milk?
What? No.
yeah, but calf spit as well?
Yeah.
No.
Gross.
What? No.
Oh,
The
they
calf
don't have to
drinks the
drink it
milk
directly.
first.
Ooh.
No. Like you can milk a cow after a calf has drunk it. It's not
Oh,
like
I see.
literally
Okay,
from
that's not
from
as
the
bad.
teeth.
I thought you were meaning like regurgitated milk or something.
No. God,
Okay, that was so crazy.
And then a guy from the Balkans. I want to say
Obviously.
Slovakia. No, it was one of the S ones. I forget which one.
Serbia?
It was. Serbia.
No,
Yes.
we don't mention. Ew.
Yeah. So the Serb was like, when I asked this guy, he was like, "I don't know, but do you think people with Down syndrome should be euthanized?"
Ooh.
And I'm like, "Wow, nice to meet you."
Next time you
Oh,
see,
God.
ask him what a 6-year-old would do in a bandit camp. What the?
I'm sure. Yeah, if you use that as your icebreaker, the two of you will hit it off. You'll definitely agree on the proper
Yeah.
situation that will unfold in that situation.
So yeah. So, does anybody have any closing thoughts that they would want to share? With that wonderful note.
That
I
you
think
should
we
not,
have agreed.
You should never speak with the C-level people.
Ha.
Well, I meant more in campaign terms, but
I think the main thing we agreed on is we need to hit Hellspawn more.
Yep, that's definitely an important thing.
I did not agree on that, but he threw rocks at me, so next time maybe it's not going to be.
Bro, you fuck goats! I just throw rocks. We're not the same. Chill out.
You accuse people of being pedos though, so
Well, the world is obviously full of them.
well, yeah, that is true. This world is obviously full of them because we literally came upon a whole camp full of them. But still,
Nah, but the whole thing, getting to know each other and asking questions feels hella risky. I feel like that's the actual time we would party wipe, like at a campfire. So, what your true beliefs? And then we just
Yeah.
scuffle to death. And
I mean,
Dries
even if
don't-
it's in character to not answer, like you don't trust the people enough, right? Anything.
because one of them
that's-
accused you of being a pedo.
Yeah,
Not you,
that's
come on.
great character arc to like grow that relationship and understand why they did that.
Because he's an asshole.
Yeah, but we are
Maybe.
all bad people.
Yeah.
Actually, to be fair, now I feel like I'm gonna psychoanalyze Hellspawn. I'm gonna hit him where it hurts the most.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna get out my notebook. I'm gonna buy a notebook with the money we have. And I'm gonna be like, so Hellspawn, how was your childhood?
Oh no,
It was attacked by zombies. You already know.
True.
Before that.
Oh God. No, don't uncover the dark, deep secret.
Paste the watch together link.
But damn,
Additional thing that I added, which feel free to think about, is this gave me an idea, and I think it's worth it. On the periods, I added.
Where are you from?
What the fuck is going on?
A remix. On the periods, I added an additional option, which is 5 periods of team building with someone.
Ooh.
Allows you to create a common ability for the characters.
Cool.
It does mean that both are like spending on the same period. So it's like 10 individual ones, but it's a common ability.
I mean, that's still better than doing a sport event, though, isn't it? Because the whole team has to participate for that one.
Well, it depends. It gives different stuff, I guess. But abilities are cool.
Because the thing is, if you do the sport event and win, which you might not, but if you do win it, then the team gets one loot box to give to one person. Whereas if you do the thing, then
you also get points for whatever they're worth.
Yeah.
Also, like, you're not really getting 2 abilities, you're getting a single ability shared between the 2, I think, right? So it's just one-sided.
It should be OP if it's
together.
So many. Wait, it's 10 points out of 16?
No, it's 5 here. I paste in-game plans. I edited the one. It's third line from the top. So it's 5 periods for a single person, but since you're like spending it together, it's still 10 periods in total. Like both of you are spending it on the same thing. So it might be worth it, might be not, when compared to 2 individual abilities, but it depends,
basically.
Really.
But the thing is, you can't. It's just as good though. Like that plus the new ability slot are clearly the better ones because they both give us abilities.
All we need to do is spend 1 period to meet the prof or whoever, meet the guy, and then 15 for each of us with every single other character to make a new ability. So each of us gets 3 new abilities.
3?
Yeah, so because it's like a double team thing.
Oh, I see what you mean. Spend the 15, right? But then we don't get the single new ability slot for doing the 9 period thing.
Yeah, but I'm doing the 9 period thing.
So while you think about this, we can, while you're discussing, while the characters are discussing the period plans, with Arkut being the only one who doesn't get the underlying joke there. At a table, in your minds, you have a little bit of a montage of the best moments that got you here. And if everyone's good with what they're having for dinner, we can start in 3, 2, 1.
Where are you from?
There's nothing about this whole scenario that doesn't make me so disgusted I want to violently vomit out my own internal organs. I despised you both so intensely that I can't tell if my vision is blurry from my near-death experience or from my unforgiving rage. If allowed, once I am back to full health, I will gut you with an honest-to-God smile on my face, and then proceed to paint the home I built with your bodies with your very blood.
You hear that, Tupac? You've made a friend.
Before we got no test for audible. You
should give us a chance, cause we're all victims of circumstance. We've had it pretty tough, but that's okay, we like it rough. We'll settle the score, survive the Reds and 2 world wars. Hey, get up and dance to our Eastern European kind of. Get up and dance to our Eastern European kind of. Get up and dance to our Eastern European kind of funk. Get up and dance to our. 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 Get up and dance to our Eastern European kind of. Get up and dance to our Eastern European kind of fun. Oh, oh, oh. Get up and dance to our Eastern European kind of. Get up and dance to our Eastern European kind of. Get up and dance to our. Get up and dance to our Eastern European kind of funk.
So, with the cafeteria plates clanking against the utensils, pushing into them for those who have had a tasty meal, slurping on the last bits of the beans, while the others are stuck with potato mash, unsalted, more reminding of something that does come out of the other end of a calf. The discussion of the periods is on the table, as you will have to attend some in the morning, basically, as it is currently nighttime. So, what are the ideas? Who wants to start doing what? You know that you are a request for you to meet the headmaster will be filed first thing in the morning, but when that will come to fruition, it is unclear.
If the thing happens like in the middle of our 5 periods or any of the periods that take multiple uses, does taking a period off to speak to the headmaster like interrupt it and make us have to start over?
It would interrupt the period, yes. It would not. In the sense of like if you have 9 period, like the periods do not have to be consecutive.
Oh, okay, cool. We're fine.
So you're fine. Like if you, let's say, for 5 periods of team building, you do it 5 days, 1 period each. Perfectly fine.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So it's right. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. So that's fine. So in that case, I guess it probably does make the most sense to do the thing Carl has suggested, because it gets us the maximum amount.
Imagine, imagine having combinability with Carolus, being he uses your Halo as a toilet bowl and shoots pool, but the enemies for 1d2 damage.
I will spend the problem is days talking about that.
The combo abilities might be complete garbage, but yeah, that's the problem. That's the risk, really. If we get a new slot, we can do our own thing with it. But if we go with the combos,
I'm going with the new slot. 1 slot is more than enough.
Wait, we don't get to decide what ability we have?
It feels... Nah, there's no way the DM comes up with the combo ability.
Really?
Yeah, no way.
I just gave him an idea how your ability is going to look if you combine with Vedant.
I'm not even sure I rolled for a butthole, so I can't even use this Halo properly.
Well, there are technically 1 more...
0 butthole, I rolled for it, 0!
I will say, just as a reminder, in character, if you have any questions on the facility, you do have Sad Boy has a sort of limited knowledge point, and if needed, there's other kids at the tables who are playing cards in the middle of the night while eating food, and there's the food givers, supervisors. You're unclear on their status, but the cafeteria people, basically.
Well, they are the food
Guys,
source.
Okay.
Yes.
guys,
One
let's
of them
split
tried to
up.
make me eat
Each of
vomit.
us questions one of the guys, and then
Why are we questioning
decide.
them?
Well, for
Why are
additional informations like the points awarded, what we can use them for,
Oh, right.
sports
yeah,
events.
points.
You can use.
Shut up, sad boy.
points to-
So,
Wait,
guys,
no,
let's
I
split
want to
up
source
and
my
ask-
information. I want to source my information exclusively from Sad Boy over here. He's very useful. Come on, Sad Boy, tell us.
Okay, you can have him.
There's
Okay.
there's an inventory room. Well, I guess some would call it a shop, where you can spend points once a day, during the lunch break, in between the periods.
Nice. Okay, let's do that.
So if you have weapons, potions that you need, you can buy it all there.
Can you
And
buy
if you
one of
want
them?
to, you don't have to.
Can you buy one of
I
them loot
didn't.
boxes there?
No, loot boxes are considered like a event-only thing.
That's what I
Yeah.
thought.
Can you transfer points
basically-
from one person to another?
So
No,
Your
your points aren't shared.
what you're gonna say that what you're saying though, Sad Boy, is that if we were to go to this shop, we would probably find that their most powerful magical item is a death resist potion. That's what you're saying, isn't it?
No, that's in the giveaway bin.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay. It's a shop owner after my own heart.
I think one of the kids had a spear made out of dragon bone that granted him flying ability and could shoot fire.
Cool.
That's
Okay.
one of the
Jesus.
better stuff that they had found. But yeah,
Point me to the giveaway bin.
normally kids don't have too many points, so they just spend, if they get any points, they just spend it on booster packs and stuff.
Oh,
many
okay. Yeah, there
points?
we go.
How does that work?
Yeah, it's not. They just don't have many points.
Is it because they're weak and vulnerable and ripe for the bullying?
Well,
Hypothetically.
Kinda. They don't. I mean, sports events are the safest option for them, but normally, yeah, they get bullied into submission. And also during the activities and exams, they don't really. Well, it's only exams that they can realistically get any points. If you look at the weaker teams or weaker people like me, I normally don't get any points during the testing activities.
Come
Well,
on,
you're
kid,
an
your
hour
plan is
from
wrong.
now, so you will this time.
Well, it's not team based; it's personal.
Oh, okay.
So
Why
you can
don't
be
you
in a
normally-
strong.
Why do you not normally get points on those activities?
Because this
then?
is a nightmare, and
Okay, but wait. Remember, it's reality now. Meraki made your nightmare into
Yeah,
reality,
so
so you're gonna
that's why I
have to
don't-
get used to it.
yes, but it started as a nightmare, so I didn't have any points in my nightmare, and I don't
Okay,
have
that's
any
fair.
now.
Yeah, okay. But hypothetically, now that it is real, you do have an opportunity to gain points. What is the best way for you to do that?
For me specifically,
Yes.
studying for my exams.
Okay, that sounds like something you should do then.
Okay.
He
Good
says,
boy.
piss off,
I
sad
pat him on the
boy."
head.
No,
As you say that, the other table playing cards stops, looks over. Yeah, piss off, sad boy. They cheer for you.
Yo,
Oh.
you guys over
Yeah,
there,
all-
shut the fuck
all-
up!
All of them flip you off.
Okay,
take
I will
my
question
house.
those guys there.
I will take my knife out and coldly choke their muffins or whatever they're eating.
Ha.
The moment you pull out a knife, you would immediately see the supervisors tense up a bit.
The supervisors whose power is conjuring food. Yeah, I'm really terrified.
I'm going to do it anyway.
Yeah, absolutely. As you smite their food, the guy that has a bandaged up eye looks at you. You want to go, bro? He like stands up, arms wide to the sides. He's like barely 1.5 meters, 12 to 13 years old, and purposefully lowering his voice, obvious to everyone. You want to go, bro? You want to go? As he's like looks at his friends who realize what's happening and start holding his hands. You want to go? You want to go, bro? As he's like acting as if he's trying to get loose without any intent.
Yeah, like
I look at him with that's the Middle Eastern stare because it's the devil Malek, and I'll say, "Yes, Habibi."
Give me a charisma for intimidation.
Oh, it's not intimidation; it's seduction.
Oh god!
No!
Is this guy another Minotaur by any chance?
No, he's humanoid. Humanoid.
It's fine. There are many years on.
No!
I'm using my advantage from coming in early.
No!
I'm
He's
sorry,
gonna
this is-
come in
And
early.
this, are you actually telling me this is seduction?
Now, okay, let's go in intimidation. I'm not going to
He
seduce them.
realizes this is not exactly.
12-year-old.
Yeah,
He
but
looks he looks around at his friends who are like a bit freaked out, and he looks back at you. I would say, come at me, bro, but I see somebody already came on you. And the whole table goes, ooh, as he sits back down.
and I will make only one step toward him.
Oh, guys, I remembered I have a thing in the morning, and he just like jumps up and starts walking out of the room.
I will look at him just like I expected. Short fuse and not properly made. It's probably in Pakistania.
He does bounce back into the room. Hey, somebody collect their cum sock. And you hear him then run away real fast.
Okay, I don't see him anymore, right?
I'm gonna try to throw my glove after his ass.
So you're gonna run into the corridor and throw your glove after
no,
his
no.
ass.
I mean, is he already like? If
Yeah, he's
I would,
out in the
like,
corridor.
Okay, but I will try to react. Well, actually, no. So he shouted this. Yeah, he's out there in the corridor. So never mind.
Yeah, he went into the corridor and then he like peeked back round into the room for a second to shout at Malik and then he ran away.
But then I'm
yeah.
gonna throw the glove after him and hit the wall.
Give me a strength check.
Can he still hear me if I shout at him?
Yes, he will be able to hear you.
Is it parents visiting day?
Yeah, the whole other table goes, ooh, ouch, bro.
Oh damn!
Bro, do you know what happened to his parents?
They sold him into slavery?
No, his uncle did.
Ah. Fair enough.
And his uncle is his father?
No, bro, what the hell? Like, they're just weirded out and they just decide to ignore you. Clearly, like, giving you stares and they start to pack back up as they feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, Mark is gonna shout at them. Yeah, go run, you fucking pieces of shit! Don't fuck with us or Sad Boy ever again.
It's cool. Normally, they're much meaner than this.
Shut the fuck up,
Yeah,
sad boy. We are trying to help
Yeah,
you.
shut the fuck up,
shut
sad
the
boy.
fuck
They say. all of them, as they walk out, they flip sad boy off.
Oh.
And that's why.
Do they steal Maroki's glove when they walk away?
Actually, Marocco, give me the strength for when you threw it.
Oh no, I'm gonna blast a hole in the wall.
Oh, no! Never mind blasting a hole in the wall. There's a sudden crack and the tower lurches to the side.
No, Marocco, like, there is a hole in the door, and then a hole in the wall behind it, and you can just see almost a tunnel that goes pitch black, and you don't know where your glove ended up.
Well, it's gonna in like 10 seconds or come back to my hand, so it's fine.
Yeah.
After 10 seconds, you hear like boom, boom, a sudden scream of fear as it goes back
No,
into the room.
it disappears and reappears. It doesn't actually like it doesn't.
It doesn't
like,
fly back. It teleports back.
As I was saying, it goes out of the wall, like bursting a pipe that it somehow landed into, and flies right next to your table, just boom, 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 gently landing on it.
Ooh, shit.
Huh.
The supervisor looks up, the one that was making sausages with his fingers. You see him take out what looks like almost a tablet, as in a rock tablet, a clay tablet. You see writing something down. He then lifts it up, almost like to take a picture, and you see your face appear in the clay, like as if it was drawn. He writes down and loudly exclaims, "Yeah, so that's gonna be minus many points for you."
Money? That's insane.
Yeah, he won't have any
You
points
know-
left if you take away mana.
Yeah, he
You know
made
the
one
rules.
punch, a single punch.
You're
You
gonna
know
take
the
away
rules.
many points for a single punch.
Not for the punch, for breaking inventory.
Oh yeah,
The
you might have
glove broke
broken
the
many
inventory, not
inventories.
me.
The guy stops, looks up. Well, yes, and the tablet took away your points, not me.
Oh, then it's fine.
Damn.
Maraki, please roll me a 1d3 minus 1.
No. Shit. Okay, so they are NSM. In that case, it is quite useful to do those exercises, I guess, if it's many points.
Oh,
Looks
especially
like
for
he
you because you've got none
lose
left.
any points.
Yeah, it is NSM, but it is harder NSM than gold,
Oh,
as you have the potential to be left without any.
so you always roll -1 instead of rolling 1d2?
You're rolling 1d3 minus 1, yes. So you can still
'Cause,
roll
like-
2. Yes, gold was just 1d2. This is a harder 1d3 minus 1.
Right. So like the thing is, with the gold, if you spent 1 gold, you would go.
Yes.
You'd roll 1d2. If you spent many gold, you'd roll d3 -1. So even if you spend a single
Oh, that's right.
point,
Yeah, so you can assume. So yeah, it would work in a way where you can assume netting will cost a single point, so it's gonna be always
okay,
1d3
fair enough.
minus 1.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And we cannot give points to each other. God damn it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, actually.
As Maraki on the tab in the tablet, you can see a fat 0 appear next to your face as the guy shuts the tablet, in a sense where he wipes off the screen and just is blank again.
Now that's completely unfair, man. I'm gonna sulk.
If you want to, you can fix up the pipes. We'll bring the points back up.
No, I'm not touching any more pipes that are already. I'm gonna just make it worse.
Yeah, the last time Maraki tried to fix the toilet, he removed the toilet instead.
What's a
Well, I
toilet?
only removed the toilet because you got stuck in it. Okay, it was fun.
Please refrain from using. As he looks at Odon, please refrain from using the junior bathroom.
Oh, that's
So
fine.
he's allowed to the teacher's bathroom.
Honestly, if you ask a supervisor, I think they will gladly give him a key.
No,
Yeah,
it's
we don't
fine,
actually
really. I
need-
don't actually have a digestive system. The food just goes in and doesn't go anywhere.
That explains a lot, he says as he...
I pat my belly.
Rude.
Yeah, he goes towards the potato mash supervisor and they start discussing. something in silent, then they don't seem to have the discussion around you. At least you don't see them like glancing in your direction. Please continue the conversation now that Sad Boy's crying silently.
I pat him on the head again.
My head is already wet. Please stop doing that.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. I left my hand away, leaving like a cheese pool of gross slime on his head.
You accidentally like give him a mohawk.
Okay, nice. He does look cooler with a mohawk.
Yeah, see, now you look cool, Sad Boy. That's good.
That's what my dad used to say as well. Like Dad used to say.
Did he say it when he stuffed you in the freezer or when he gave you a new haircut?
I'd rather not tell.
Okay, well, that's fine. You can just keep that secret to yourself. Anyway.
That's what Dad used to say.
Oh my god, no.
Well, I still think your dad was less traumatic than your mom, so that's something.
That's what Dad used to say.
Anyway, I hope your mom didn't, or your dad didn't used to say anything about periods either, because we're about to talk more about this curriculum.
No, but Grandma did.
Of course she did. Anyway, so what do the rest of you think? If we are going to do this team building exercises, then it would be best if everyone did them, but Malik isn't interested in doing them.
Do you really not care, Mark? We can try one, and then we can try getting the abilities if it doesn't work out.
Eli, can you hear us?
Yeah. Can you repeat that? Because
Yeah, so wouldn't you like to try like one of the exercises, like everybody does it once, and then we see based on what we get?
basically what I was thinking is if one of the people I could get into team building with is you, Maroki, and Vedant is the other one. But I'm not willing to sacrifice all the points, so I'm going to spend 9 periods training on my developability. And one of you have a chance for a team building exercise with me.
Yeah, that's why I'm proposing we do that first, and then we see, like, based on that, what we do next.
Okay.
Yeah, but
So, who wants to team build with whom?
I don't want to team build with Maroki.
I don't want to team build with someone who thinks I'm a pedophile.
I can
bad because I want to team build with you, and I'm the leader. Let's go team build.
Okay. Okay, fine. So that leaves Maroki and Malik. Yeah.
Okay.
Sad Boy like says, I guess I will team build with you, as he looks in Arkad, and Arkad's like, no, I will dress like a princess.
Okay, look, Arkad.
I will be this. A team building needs a team leader, and I will lead my people.
Yeah, and Sad Boy, you will go study so you earn points and you can spend them on items for us.
Wow! No, Sad Boy must study to get better so he can buy stuff for himself. Okay?
Yeah,
that's
Sad Boy. We don't want your nightmare to come true, do we? So you have to study hard and you'll get good results in your exams this time. And
you know what's actually, because your math is so strange, if you get a single and a single, a point, we can get you anything you want from the store with just a single and a single.
That's
I don't think we can, but yeah, because we're not actually supposed to exchange points with each other, I don't think. But
oh yeah, maybe if we just Yeah, never mind then. We can't do that. But you know, if you make enough points, you can get something good.
Yeah, we will talk about the items you get later. First, you need to study.
Okay, I will check if the library still has banned me.
Oh, and check
That's not
on Arcade
that's
from
not a
time to
study
time.
book. I think you won't get much studying done if you read that. You need to read things like quantum physics and the encyclopedia and the dictionary, and that way you'll get all the points.
Those are in the library.
No, you need to watch TikTok. I don't think you have TikTok in your library. That's how you get true knowledge.
Shouldn't you read books about dream? What's it called when you read out of dreams?
Lucid dreaming?
No. There are like books what the dreams mean.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I mean,
Interpreting dreams, I think it's called.
yeah. I don't think that would actually help him in his exams, though. I think he needs something that would make him good in his exams.
Well, what if he interprets his dreams and that tells him
all
he's
he
gonna
needs
be in
to do
What
is
even are the exams? Actually, wait. There's a question. Hey, sad boy, what are the actual exams? Like, what do they ask you in the exams?
It depends. It can be either a written test or a physical test. They don't let you know beforehand. Sometimes it's like an activity, a small scale. Like last time, I remember it was like we were put in a maze and we had to find a center.
Okay, so how did you do on that test?
I cried until they took me out of it.
Okay, that sounds like a tactical decision. You maybe should have tried looking for the center.
Last time I looked for the center, Daddy got really angry.
No, let's not talk about your parents.
Hey,
okay?
your dad can get you here, okay? That's fine.
That's not what he said.
Yeah, bro, he lied, okay? He actually legally doesn't own you anymore, so it's fine.
Yeah, this place protects you from monsters like him. Well,
by owning
when
you,
you're inside
as if you are property.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all in
I
there.
like see him shake with a bit of anxiety and fear mix.
Okay, look. What about the written tests? What do they normally ask you on the written tests?
Various stuff like elemental understanding, spiritual understanding, magical understanding, world history, magical history, stuff akin to that.
Great, okay, you just got to read lots of world magical understanding history books with spirits.
Yay.
Look, I know it doesn't sound super interesting, but bored boy is better than sad boy, okay? So just go do the boring work and you'll get lots of points and then you'll be happy afterwards. Think about future you instead of present you.
Yeah, think about how much more people would make fun of you if you are not only sad but also a nerd.
No.
Don't think about that.
Think about how they would make fun of you if you're stupid. If you're clever and you have lots of cool stuff, they will like you.
So I'm not clever or cool?
Not yet.
That's why you need to study. It's important.
You need to exercise and study. That's all you need to do.
Yeah, that's what Grandpa used to say as well.
Well, okay,
Not that
to be
kind
fair,
of
that actually
exercise.
might have been good advice though, that one.
For once. But not.
Yeah,
not
he
in the
loved
argument,
the
probably.
anatomy in the anatomy lessons in the encyclopedia.
Okay. Well, not that specific type of studying. Although once you're older, you might be interested in that kind of studying. But for the time being, you should study the world history stuff. Because that's what they're going to ask you about on the tests.
Very well.
And the magic stuff, and the spirit stuff, and all that other things you
World
mentioned.
history seems like... What kind of history could this shithole even have? Learn about magic.
Oh, we had the Dark Ages, the Hero Age before that, then the other...
Zombie Apocalypse Age, did you have one of those? We had one of those, it kind of sucked.
No, I don't think Aren't zombies just like from fairy tales? I thought they're not real.
Oh, you haven't reached
Oh.
that chapter yet on this planet.
Yeah,
Good luck.
sorry for the spoilers. Sorry.
Yeah. And then you get the NES age, but
Yeah,
yeah,
the
you haven't finished
invasion
that one.
age.
Yeah.
Don't worry, sad boy. I missed the orc invasion as well, but it happens. The zombie invasion, not orc.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. I will then try to learn how to bring it faster so the nightmare can end.
No, the nightmare doesn't really end. The zombies just kill a lot of people, and then the NES runs in while everyone's defenseless and takes over.
Yeah, it just keeps going.
And you get fancy new cars. I can sell you some.
That's life for you. Go study.
Okay,
Arthur,
Dad.
do you want to go with him?
She looks at you.
Have it.
My last teacher, little lady, died.
Yeah, well, that was because your last teacher was near us, and Sad Boy's not going to be near us, so you'll be safer with him.
And he will not teach you.
Listen, I am afraid to go to the toilet because this guy, she points to husband, might teleport next to me.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Ooh,
I forgot about him. I mean, I forgot about that
the book
teleport.
from the library, and you can like guide us, but also listen to him read. I don't know. Do they allow you to check out books from the library?
Yeah, sad boy kind of raises his eyebrow, thinking a bit. I think that some you can take out, but like most of it is like fun leading, if you like not like science reading, if that makes sense.
Okay, well then you study, and Ark is gonna stick around and look at us, I guess.
Somebody needs to supervise.
Actually, wait, here's an idea. Now, this is probably a really dumb idea, because Arkad's probably going to die or something, but what if Ilya decides that he doesn't want to do the extra team building? The rest of us could all still do it if we wanted to. If Arkad was included in that. Because then we could get extra stuff like Carlos's thing where she shoots. We could all have some sort of thing with Arkad where we make her useful.
That is
Don't
really
forget she will
handy.
die in a couple of days.
Yeah, that's the problem.
No,
but
she's
hopefully
not
she
gonna
won't.
die.
She'll probably be fine. If she
And
takes
we'll
Probably
give
so
her
will
combo
be-
abilities with us, which will help us survive the shot.
Oh, if we talk to the headmaster before, so the first time we do the team building, we do it with Malik included, and hopefully by the time we're done that, it'll mean that we've had time to talk to the headmaster and get drugs for Arkad.
Also, the procedure is actually how people see COVID vaccinations, like the people who believe in the
Oh.
conspiracy theories. You get injected, and then you sit on a rock, and you might die.
Yeah. But also, I just remembered we also wanted to take the drugs as well ourselves, didn't we? So, like, this is going to completely mess up the 16 period thing.
Yeah. Probably. I mean, we
Unless
don't
you
know how
decide
long-
to skip out on this graduation exam and like take it in the
Next
next
year.
roll-up.
I guess.
Yeah.
But
I
do
don't
we
think he wants to do
automatically
that.
get included in the next one if we skip, or do we have to find scrolls again?
You will need to, like, there's some sort of large training program activity, game, whatever you want to call the whole scroll getting. They told you it's like they have weeks where that stuff happens, the activity. Then you have a graduation a couple of days after that, and then it rinses and repeats. It's like cycled. So you will need to be not necessarily recommended, you're already recommended, but you would need to complete the next activity as well.
Yeah.
That seems
Yeah,
like a little bit of a waste of
but
time.
the broccoli cat won't be there, and we want to kill him.
No, he might be though, because if we don't,
Yeah.
if not enough people participate in the graduation, he might not graduate, or alternatively, he might just fail anyway because he sucks. In which case, we will still need to deal with him again.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
I
we'll
think
be
we should
way
just-
stronger.
Will we
I think
though?
we should just inject Arcade and not inject ourselves. Let's just not
Nah,
take
let's-
the chances.
I'm going to inject myself anyway. Like,
How much do you want to die?
Didn't we want to test it on
it's-
me because I can handle it or something?
Yeah,
You
we were
can
going to test it
handle
on you first, but then at that point, if it takes like 2 weeks, then we've already passed the duration of the periods, so we're
Yeah,
like
we don't
done.
have time. I think we should just try it now, and we can start. We can. I can probably keep her stable throughout. It's gonna be fine.
Yeah, but first we still need to wait for the headmaster. I bet
Yeah,
he will
yeah. We need
only
to
have
wait
a
until
meeting with
tomorrow.
us
It's okay.
after the 8 days.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair
We
enough,
can
right?
do like the first period of the the
Yeah,
training together, and then we can decide later.
Yeah, good idea.
okay, so we all go to the training together. Is
Yes.
that
Yeah.
okay?
Good work. And then we talk to the headmaster about Arkit getting powers. Aren't you
The
excited,
problem
Arkit? Powers.
if the power of our the shooting of gun, not likely. But another concern I have is if we all go into this training, the team building together, and we all train together, then maybe the combo ability will be linked to all of us being alive at the same time. So either at the start of the fight,
You're training in pairs.
Yeah, it's only pairs, so it only would ever be 2 people having to be
I mean,
alive
if
at
you
the same
guys
time.
want to, you can do a quadruple one. I would
nah,
be down
nah,
for
nah.
that. But yeah, it was
No,
normally in pairs.
yeah, so I'm just expressing my concerns in
Yeah.
case Lucas decides to push us into
To get ideas
Fair
the
enough.
Nazi.
having to try and actually work together in case he tries to make us actually cooperate.
Nah, the problem is
Yeah.
I'm too squishy. I die a lot. So if we all train together and we combine one combo ability that is OP and everything, it might rely on me being alive.
Yeah, we might all have a bit of difficulty with that. I mean, even I still have only many HP if they can actually hit hard enough to get through my defenses. So yeah, it's not super difficult to take out any one member of the team.
Okay, so we're going to split into pairs. I don't mind working with either Vedant or Maroki. Kelpon wanted Vedant, and he's the leader. So
Yep.
I'm with Maroki.
Yep.
So, are you guys going to seek out beds, the dormitory, or anything like that, or are you just guys going to chill in the cafeteria until morning? You would have many hours to do so.
Well, yeah, we should probably look for beds or something.
It's not that kind of exercise. Come on.
Oh fuck! I just realised I probably wouldn't even fit in a bed anyway, so there's probably no point actually. I'll just stick upside down on the ceiling or something.
Like a bat.
Yes.
Like
Morbid newbie, but
I have climb speed. We can
Morbid.
synchronize.
Morbid all over the place. Count Fatcula. Yeah. So, for the sake of brevity, I would say the supervisors would be easily able to show a room dedicated to your team. Using the tablet, basically, he would see where you're assigned, so leading you a couple of many floors up. He would show you to your rooms, stating that it has recently been freed up, and as you enter, you can still see that although the beds are made like in a nice way, they're still like a bit medieval in the sense that it's not like metal framing, it's just wood with woolen pillow casings, sheets, and everything like that. It's not really a bed sheet like modern one. It's just very fluffy layer to make it a bit more soft, with some what seems to be large creature wool to use as covers. In addition, there's many beds there, and each bed has still some kind of personal belongings that seem to belong to someone. So it's a bit weird that the supervisor, who has at this point left, mentioned that these are freed up and nobody took their possessions as they left. So who knows what happened?
Yeah, I can't possibly imagine what happened to the kids in the fucking Hunger Games where their possessions would be left behind.
Yeah. If each of you could give me an insight
to rummage through their possessions.
I'm assuming that's what's happening, so yes.
Yeah.
Use my advantage. Boom.
Ooh, nice.
Wonderful. Vedant, what would you like to find?
I don't know, to be honest. Let me see. What would I like to find?
Food.
And actually, same for Hellspawn as well.
I guess I would like to find, since we encountered those dumb kids who could do this, and it was really, really, really annoying, I would like to find out a guidebook on how to get a Dominion expanse of my own.
Yeah. In one of the side bed, what you would call it, like not closets, like what do you call the little things where you stuff your stuff in? Next
Lockers?
to the beds. Not a locker, like something simpler made out of wood that has drawers.
Drawers?
It's just called drawers? It's just called drawers? Well, yeah, kinda, yeah.
I mean, you could, like, a chest of drawers is probably the term that people would use here in the UK, but okay. I don't know.
Yeah, so basically there's a wooden type of storage where you have a bunch of drawers.
Or a trunk. But a trunk doesn't have drawers. The trunk's just a box.
Yeah. I mean, isn't it like cabinets? No, it's like...
Yeah.
Cabinets don't have drawers, though. Cabinets are like kind of, but fancier generally. But not always fancy, I guess. But yeah,
I guess what he means are like those things you have in school where you like put stuff inside it and lock it.
No, that's a locker, right?
Yeah, it's a locker.
No, this is more like a bedside thing where you just have a bunch of drawers to put your stuff in. There's each of those next to a bed and what seems to be a common closet. But as you rummage through, there's a bunch of useless notes that you find, some weird symbols. It seems like they were doing trigonometry with numbers, which is stupid. You don't need numbers to do trigonometry. Every Granburian knows that. You find some what seems to be like pieces of broken glasses. And as you rummage through, you do find notes on Dominion Expanse. Which, I mean, boiling it down to it is using your internal energy in a wave of burst to create a specifically controlled environment of your own making, like mending the environment around you to your will. And he has two written down that are like with question marks, like the person seems to have tried to analyze them in depth. One of them is he doesn't have the names, but the big descriptions on the points you can get are like, oh, why does it make sharp objects blunt? How does that energy evolve? How can I use this? Can I adapt this as my own? Should try throwing knives at him during training. And the second point is more bones spawned and were thrown up, unclear range. And then a little point of does not seem to be effective inside rooms. And then it goes a bit into more details on the minion expanses themselves. Like you see various nodes that you might need to study a bit to get a better grasp, but that's the general gist of what you find.
Neat.
Hellspawn, what are you searching for?
I look in the corner and I see a dragon bone sword. That looks sick.
Yeah,
just
it's
like what the press boy talked about.
Yeah, that's a wonderful replica of it, definitely. Made of
What?
cheap plastic, though, but you can definitely see the intent is there.
What? It was just bought for many points. It should be lying everywhere.
What do you mean?
It's
just
a unique
many
item.
points for a single item. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know how much the replica costs as well. Knowing human math, they probably paid the same many for both. Silly humans.
Yeah, but I'm impressed that this planet has plastic.
That is true. It is quite strange that a medieval planet managed to make a plastic sword.
Yeah, especially when you look back at the wooden beds.
Yeah, that's probably why it costs many points, just because of the novelty factor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell it is made to weigh around the same. Like you can tell it balances same-ish. And based on the bruises in the plastic, it seems to have been used for training. It's possible like somebody used this to train up with the idea that they will someday use the real thing. Whether by buying it or by stealing it, you can't be sure at this point.
I don't read it out of the carvings in the in the plastic.
No. It's not like
The
carvings
intent is
where
there.
somebody. It's not like somebody where. It's not like carvings where somebody wrote something. It's just bruises from like hitting the wall or something. Okay.
Okay, but if you think about it, plastic is also kind of dragon bones. So.
I guess so.
Yeah. Moroccan and Malik, what will you two be searching for?
Just consumables, I guess. And I think ideally like food or help, like not food but health.
Half-rotten banana. Let's go.
The banana of healing. That's what I need.
No, it just said consumables. You didn't said useful one.
Yeah.
Okay.
That
Malik,
resistance potion. No, I'm going to look for. I'm not. My row is pretty shitty though.
I'm just asking what you would be searching for. Yeah. Not necessarily that you will find it, but.
Psychology books where I can combine my 3 personalities to understand better.
You find Twilight.
So you're gonna get 5 personalities and then you combine them into one mega personality.
No, I like the idea that he finds Twilight, and instead of being Jewish and Muslim, his personalities become Team Edward and Team Jacob.
No.
So it goes between pedo and
Furry.
zoo. Furry. So technically the same.
I mean, to be fair, Team Pedo and Team Furry sound like modern religions.
Yeah, but Team Pedo and Team Furry are the same team. It's Jacob.
No, because I'm pretty sure I don't actually know what each team is supposed to be. I don't remember what age he was supposed to be. I think they were about the same. Whereas Edward, the super
I've
old
read.
one, vampire.
Yeah, Edward the vampire is really old. He's the pedo. Because imagine spending millennia just hooking up with random teenage girls.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot he went through school constantly, didn't he?
Yeah, the other one is 17 years old, like a normal boy that becomes a werewolf.
No.
He's actually,
how I know that.
He's actually younger than Bella, so
yeah, but
Bella's a pedo.
He falls in love with the daughter of Bella and Edward.
Oh
doesn't
fuck
he?
yeah!
He does.
That
Okay,
was a
so
thing that happened. Oh
in
god,
in Protective, it's in playing devil's advocate, huge devil's advocate. It's not love in the sense it's not romantic love; it's platonic love.
But
Yeah,
what
like
doesn't
the
make
old
it
Greeks
much
did
better.
with their young boys.
Wasn't it gonna? Wasn't the whole point that he was? Wasn't the point though that he was like gonna be like platonic love until she reached adulthood?
Yes.
And then it would be romantic, which is kind of
Yes.
super creepy though.
That's not
Like,
Yeah,
oh, I will love
can.
you like an older sibling until you're old enough, and then
Yeah.
I guess it's
So-
Yeah,
time.
I did not
As you-
stab your mom, but wait until you get of age.
Oh god.
Okay, I find it concerning that we know so much about Twilight.
Yeah. So Malik
Like
finds
sitting
this.
here being like, wait, you guys know about Twilight? What is Twilight actually about?
No, Malik finds this wonderful character study of how Edward and Jacob represent the different Bella's personalities, the one seeking adventure, the other seeking home comfort, and her fighting in between them.
And underneath, he finds like a book just filled with fan fictions.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's not what I thought you were gonna say about the book. Like, I thought you were gonna say the book is just like really oddly sticky or something.
Yeah, the book is just filled.
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh.
Meanwhile, Meraki, could you roll me a 1d20?
1d12?
1d20.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I have a d20. There is no way I should do it fast. Damn it. Okay. Ooh.
Yeah, let me double check on the consumables.
Oh no, I'm gonna get
Death resist potion.
consumable. Let's go.
Yeah, so I got random notes, Hellspawn got a plastic sword, Meraki got Twilight fanfic, and you're going to get a death resist potion, and we can all agree that you got the worst result.
Now we understand why this room is abandoned. They were all good for nothings. They probably died.
I mean,
It's because they forgot the death resist potion, obviously.
No, they deliberately left it behind to increase their chance of survival. It just wasn't enough.
I mean, Meraki, you find a bottle of always ice cold beer.
It is a consumable.
I want to specify. You find the bottle.
Ah.
Oh, okay, that's unfortunate. Yeah.
But that's not a consumable.
Well, you did roll an 11.
I mean, fair enough. But, I mean, I was expecting a shitty consumable. I wasn't expecting something I cannot consume.
You can put
You know what?
slime
It
in
is.
it.
It is the one with an European bottle cap that like doesn't detach, so you can technically close this again, and it just feels cool to the touch. So you can assume that it will cool down any liquid you pour into it.
Oh,
See? Nice. That's not a consumable, but closer. Just kidding.
And also,
So
don't
you-
forget it's ice cold, so probably it's just an ice block inside of it.
yeah.
We can put Malek slime in it, and we can have ice cold slime.
Yeah, also-
Yeah.
Also, beer freezes at a lower temperature, so think about it.
Not that lower.
Yeah, but still lower than ice. Than
Yeah.
ice cold, at least.
Well, I guess that's true. Yeah.
Yeah,
Are we
because of
really?
the alcohol content.
So you can't, yeah,
I've
you can't
tested
put
it.
water in it, but if you can find other alcohol, then you're okay. But
Yeah,
if
but
you put
slime
water in
would
it,
be
it just
risky
boots
then.
up. Yeah, we don't know what
So-
temperature slime freezes at.
We
can
can test
try.
it.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
we
can,
wouldn't get
but
it
the
out
problem is that
anymore.
if you fill it with slime and then it freezes, then you can't use it again because you can't get it out without breaking it. And if you break it, it doesn't work. 'cause
Or
it's
it
bulk.
would
could try
just break
heating it up.
itself.
Nah, you can break the slime ice with an ice pick or something
Through a bottle?
sharp and slim.
Bottle cap, like a bottleneck.
Yeah,
Mm.
Not really.
I feel like that would be a bottleneck to breaking, guys. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
And don't forget, by freezing it would just break the bottle itself.
True. Because it expands. Well, actually, slime might not. We know that water expands, but just every liquid? Because slime might not.
No, slime is mostly water.
Here, a small ice pick.
Okay, let's test it out.
Let's just try it. Let's not talk about it too much. So yeah, I'm
Oh
gonna
yeah. Wait,
gently
quick question.
scoop up. Sorry.
Lucas, did we get separate rooms or are we all in the same room
It's
as we're finding these things?
It is like a dormitory room. Like
Cool,
this
cool,
is
cool.
many beds in a single room.
And are they the
Is
only
that boy
beds in
with
this
us?
room or are there other beds as well?
There's many beds.
yeah,
as far
but,
as you
like-
know, the room is for your team only.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
So Sad Boy is with us.
Sad
And
Boy
Arcade
left
to study.
separately for the library, but Arcade is with you.
Okay.
To study all
before
night.
We need-
Sad Boy
It
studied
seems
throughout the night.
girls do not receive a separate rooms here.
I thought you were going to say girls don't receive a separate bed here, but I think thankfully that's
Oh
not the case.
god. That would be cursed.
Well,
Although to be
Arctic
fair,
can
she could have
sleep
my
with-
bed because I'm probably not going to use it because of it being too small.
It's fine. There's many beds here, so.
Technically, she can sleep in any of your bed because you're androgynous.
I guess, but like also I'm probably too big for the bed, so I'm just going to stick up
Yeah.
on the ceiling.
Hey, I would just like to add, all of us are androgynous. You just have a penis, but otherwise you are completely androgynous like us.
Nah,
You are just a weird Gramborian.
I have one ball.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's two people who are technically male.
Yeah, but like in the strictest sense, or
Yeah,
like in the broadest sense, like you still look like a slime.
True,
You
that
just
is
have
true,
a
yeah.
dick.
Like, because androgynous doesn't actually mean like lacking genitals. It just means you look like you're neither particularly male or
I
female.
didn't want to use the word hermaphrodite, but okay.
No, hermaphrodite's the opposite.
Oh,
Hermaphrodites having both.
both. Yeah,
So, I think I don't know.
unique.
I guess that's sort of close, but
No, I think
So-
I think androgynous is actually like both of those meanings. It's just a softer and a harder meaning.
is it all right? Okay.
Probably, yeah.
Because I know that asexual means something that doesn't have sexes, but it
Nah,
generally when
asexual
used for
is-
people, it just means that they don't have like they don't like sex. But when it's used for animals and shit, it just means that they literally just don't have a difference between the sexes.
I just know that Rammstein song.
Gramborians,
Twitter.
Gramborians
the
use
German word for
asexual reproduction because, well, they don't have sex to reproduce.
Exactly.
because-
Yeah. That's how Gramburians work normally when they're not like having penises and testicles and things.
Well,
for some
also
reason.
normally Gramburians, normal is asexual reproduction means like taking a part of yourself and growing a copy out of it. But now here it just means a new Gramburian appears.
Yeah. They just pop out.
So reproduction is kind of a strong word for the process.
True. Gramburian production.
Yeah. Anyway, let's just go to sleep. I think you can just take a couple of these beds and put them together and have like one bed for yourself.
Nah, I'm fine sleeping on the ceiling like a very fat Bart.
Yeah, but don't hang above my bed, please.
Okay.
Just in case.
Also, I will be doing rituals during. In fact, I forgot. It doesn't even matter if the book's open or not. Literally, the whole time this has been going on, my book has been slowly dripping acid onto the floor.
Yeah, but is it
Please
also not
drip the acid
shining?
somewhere else.
Will it not interrupt our
No,
sleep?
no, the book doesn't glow. It just has
Oh.
eyes and constantly dripping acid.
Wait, so everybody's gonna get docked points for destroying the school in that case.
That is distinctly possible. Although, to be fair, it only does D2 acid damage, so I'm not sure if it'll come to the same amount of destruction that you caused.
Yeah, the floor should have resistance, right?
Maybe.
Resistant to acid. I mean, it's wood or stone. It's stone,
Like
right?
no, stone like damage thresholds. Usually objects have them. At least stone should have.
Yeah, there's like old wood covering stone that seems to be underneath, which can be easily identified as the acid melts the wood quite easily, but doesn't really get through the stone as quickly. But might during the night or a few days if it keeps on dripping in the same place. But yeah,
I suggest Vedant sleeps above the door if somebody tries to ambush us. We have baked experience from ambushes, so it's only natural. If somebody tries to sneak up, he can fall on top of them.
Alternatively, I guess I could just sleep on the door, because Vedant's ability, right? I have although I'm technically like large sized or whatever, I'm capable of squeezing myself through any space a medium character can fit through, right? So it doesn't cause problems being indoors. But I would assume that the doors here are made for medium creatures. So if I was to just stick to the door, I would probably be larger than the door is. And opening the door at that point would be like trying to open a trapdoor when someone else is sitting on top of it. It would be really difficult.
Yep, that works.
Yeah, cool.
So we have a private room, even though we're in a dormitory and nobody can ambush us.
Yep.
Perfect.
Except as you notice that the door opens into the corridor.
Well, if they
wait, no, I have sticky slime
to get through the
Oh yes, wonderful. Your sticky slime would work.
Stick the door to me, yeah.
That's fair. Then again, they also might attack us, and you won't even wake up because they attack you and they don't deal enough damage.
Yeah, they stab through the door, but then doesn't even feel it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are bundling up. Is there are you guys just resting up? Some of you may be going to sleep, or is there anything specific that you would like your characters to do in the many hours that you will have until morning?
Actually, I'm gonna ask Hellspawn. So did you even go to school, or did you just, drop out and go to do fucking wrestling immediately? You're relatively young.
We have schools?
Yeah, Granburian school, where you learn to do Granburian maths. Did you just learn it on the fly? What the fuck?
You must be some kind of prodigy if you can learn to count to many without having to be taught. It's normally a really lengthy lesson.
Oh.
Well, I mean, they mostly just teach you how to count to many and then how to apply it. I guess you never got to the applying part.
my single year is kinda hazy. So I felt like then I was many and was too old for school. You all went to school?
Yeah, it's not
I learned diplomacy in school.
Yeah, but
that's how I became the most powerful diplomat.
Yeah, but why would you go to school? You can do whatever you want. There's nobody who cares about you. Nobody who notices when you don't go.
Well, the thing is, diplomacy, turns out, pays really well, so I was able to afford to have, servants and eat lots of food. It was quite nice.
Where are they?
Well, they're on Granbur. I had to leave them so that I could come here to do this super secret important mission.
Why didn't you take them with you?
Because I wasn't given the option of doing that, because it's a super secret important mission.
Yeah, they're not very stealthy servants.
Yeah.
Are you sure they didn't leave you because they heard that you're former teacher? You know what I mean?
I am reminded why we don't normally have personal conversations with Hellspawn. I'm going to read my book now, and I open my book and I start doing a ritual.
That's actually very relevant. Since we are in school, who was your teacher?
I continue reading my book.
You're gonna ignore Meraki too?
I can tell you everything about it. I heard he was a serial offender. So it all started when he started those home visits, you know. I continue talking about for hours.
Right, so you're telling me you know more about how this random guy educated his students than you have actually done education.
Oh yeah, that's right. He
That's-
didn't even go to school.
Yeah.
He somehow learned about school.
Yeah,
So
somebody
I-
told me about it. Why would I go to school if it's filled with guys like that?
Yeah,
Okay.
so
I mean, to be
Vedant-
fair, that is a good rationale.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure you're ignoring the conversation and potential alleged blasphemy that Hellspawn is telling Meraki as if it was a holy truth, and you're not interjecting.
I mean,
The
Meraki
problem
is
is
very happy to learn from Hellspawn about the dance teacher.
the problem is that I don't really have any like thing that I can say. I mean, I will be honest. I did consider just immediately using degradation on Hellspawn, but I don't feel like that would help with the conversation.
Yeah, but are you not even going to try to deny?
Okay, fine.
That's my question, right?
I mean,
Okay,
let's just see what Hellspawn says, and based on that.
Yeah, based on that, we can determine how many recounts I need to use to kill him.
So go on. So
Okay.
home visits, right?
Okay. Yeah, so he preyed obviously on single-year-olds. So it was the most
Naturally.
depraved.
Otherwise, you can't really be a pedo if you go for many-year-olds.
What about 0-year-olds?
They don't exist.
Well, those don't
Arthur.
exist, right?
No, they do. They do.
exist. You are
They're
0 years old,
none-year-old
so-
when they first appear, and then they get to single, and then they get to many.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I retract my statement. He started with non-year-olds,
Oh God, Jesus, that's wicked.
and then he trained them for a long time until they are single, and then it was a pyramid scheme of them recruiting new ones. At the end, he had obviously
Ooh, so
many.
Vedant recruited somebody else to be art by this guy? Jesus Christ, Vedant.
Nope, that did not happen. Hellspawn is just making stupid stuff
See,
up.
until now, he never denounced him. Everybody knew. I told everybody about this.
Yeah, you told everyone. Of course, I'm not going to randomly denounce someone because you made up some random shit about them.
Everybody
do you
knows
have any
about
proof?
it.
No, everybody knows that you claim this with no evidence whatsoever.
No, some of the guys I told other guys, and those other guys don't know that I told it.
Okay, fine.
Arthur,
They
like,
know that there is
Arthur
a
raises
stupid
her
rumor.
hand. Is
Yeah.
Vedant recruiting me?
No.
No.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Hellspawn is recruiting you. not me.
he wants me to write him all the time?
Okay, I've now got two people I want to target with degradation.
No. I see the murderous look in Vedant's eyes, and I say, okay.
I see
Right,
the parallels. He wants to target with degradation. His teacher wanted to target with something else.
Malak
So-
continues reading Twilight to the rest of personas, so ignoring the whole commotion about pedophilia
Okay,
and
okay.
convincing the Catholic one to be more docile.
Okay,
Holding it
let's
back.
see. So, Hellspawn, what is your proof? What is your evidence? Did you literally just hear this from somebody and just repeated it as fact?
Well, once I walked well, I didn't walk. I was just chilling next to a house, next to a window, and I heard from inside. It was, "Ow! Don't do it! No!" And then, after a short while, I saw the teacher walk out. So of course, I immediately knew what happened.
So you just made something up, is what you're saying.
It wasn't the teacher's voice that I heard through the window. And I wasn't told enough to look into the window, and I'm happy I didn't have to see it. But I have a strong and reliable imagination.
Okay. I mean, I don't know if that really counts, Hellspawn.
Why? That happened multiple times. Many times.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, what do you know, Vedant? Like, I mean, did your teacher never have any tendencies like that ever? Like anything that would indicate that?
Well, not that I am aware of. He
Did he
was a
never
teacher.
hurt you?
No, he didn't. Because, because, I mean, why would he? He was like a monk type person who was all about teaching enlightenment and stuff.
Yeah, explain
and-
his teaching methods then.
Okay, fine. There was like lots of meditating and sitting cross-legged and
So you
reading
You don't have
books.
legs.
Did
I
you have
did
your
back
eyes
then,
closed?
Arcade. Remember, Arcade, when you met me, I was sitting in a wheelchair. I know that I had my legs covered over with a
Those
blanket,
were
but
legs.
yeah, I had legs.
Ew. Did you
They
have
were
toes?
extremely fat, though, to be fair.
Did he twist your legs so much into that weird position that you lost your movement ability?
No.
Yeah,
that-
how did you lose your movement ability?
Did he
actually,
give you so strong back shot?
Oh. Out of character, I didn't think of this. I never expected to have in-character conversations.
Oh.
So it didn't occur to me to think
That
of
seems like a
how-
pretty big hole. Wait, so you're telling us you don't remember, huh? Sounds like
wait.
suppressed memories to me.
Oh, no, it's fine. No, I don't remember. My memory is
I
only
wanna
many
roll
years.
inside.
Okay, fine.
Hmm.
Put
Okay.
a CC.
I'm going to roll charisma to see how that goes.
I'm also gonna roll inside.
Oh fuck, I got a 1. Okay, fine. 2 8, beat a 1, I guess. So, you would learn that Vedant did indeed lose his ability to use his legs for trying to set in the meditation stance, but it wasn't because of his teacher being like shit or anything or evil. It was just because the meditation stance is meant for flexible and nimble people, and Vedant ate too many donuts, and therefore he was too unfit, and he forced himself to do the proper pose anyway, and it did not work out, and his legs stopped working. There you go.
So it has something to do with the teacher. I knew it. Because of course, we don't actually know that exact thing.
Yeah. True. Well, no. All it means is that I am maybe not as physically fit as most monks or
Which is obviously why he never did anything with you.
You weren't attractive enough.
Yeah, how do you know he didn't try anything else with the other students? He seems very irresponsible doing that. To you.
You bullied him into leaving.
Oh, he left.
Yeah, did you guys hear him to the end?
Hello,
Because
sorry
for
about
me,
that. Yeah,
his
my
mic just
laptop
went off.
decided to randomly go to sleep.
Oh,
It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Maroki will ask you, wait, okay, so you're saying that you were too not nimble enough, too fat to do that, and yet he let you do it anyway. I mean, not only does that sound a little bit irresponsible, but if you were, like, not as nimble as the other monks, then maybe he wasn't interested in you because of that, huh?
I mean, I guess that's a possibility. But I mean, he was also a Granburian, so like, why would he be interested in anyone anyway? Because we don't even read.
did you
Well,
know
there's
his
a
roles
bunch
down
of
there?
really fucked up Granburians. I look at Malek.
Okay,
Who are
that's
into
fair.
that sort of stuff.
look at him to see if he had a penis like Malik does. So I guess I technically can't rule that out. But I've never heard of a Granburian other than Malik who does. So it seems statistically unlikely.
Can I roll something to know if there are other Granburians with penises?
Well, if,
I will allow for a knowledge check.
I mean, if every Granburian rolls a 1d3 minus 1, then technically most of them should have.
Yeah, but the problem is not all of them decide to roll.
Yeah, like
He
I'm not
never
rolling
looked
for
there.
that. So
Yeah, so he just looked
Okay.
in the middle of his pants and he found that. Because he
Malik.
rolled.
Give me a 1d3 minus 1. That's how many other Granburians you know that have penises.
Many.
Oh.
oh.
Do you share this
Can I
information with us?
wait. I know we don't normally do this, but can I use my advantage for coming early to make him re-roll that -1?
Allow it.
He changes
Rule
the
of funny.
universe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn it! Oh,
The
the perilous
universe-
curse has struck.
You
universe
tried to
has
change the
spoken.
universe to fit your argument, and the universe refused.
Nope. Yep.
There's actually like a meeting every Friday where they just all the penis Granburians gather.
Yeah, but we are too many, so it's international meeting. All Granburian, every city has a penis
There's
meeting.
only
Wait,
one.
no, there's only one city though. It has many districts, but there's only one city.
Yeah.
Every district has a meeting for penis people because we are that many.
The
I bet it-
anonymous penis Granburians.
I'm sure it started after the NAS invaded and they saw the first penis for the first time. And then
Yeah.
everybody
No,
started
they've
to
seen
questioning
penises
himself.
before. That's what inspired them into this depravity.
Oh yeah, that's right. No, the Granburian orcs. Is it the Granburian orcs who run around naked? I know it's the ones on this
Well,
planet
yeah.
do.
But there's also
But-
humans. There's like every race on Granburo.
Yeah, but I mean specifically ones who run around without any clothes on, because they would definitely have lots of opportunity to see giant
Yeah.
orc penises. But I don't know if that's just the orcs on this stupid planet. Or
It
if
was
all orcs are
mostly
like that.
these, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The ones
Fine.
the
then.
ones back on Granbur had wooden armor.
Okay. Yeah.
No, I'm
they're
pretty
fine.
sure
Actually,
Granburian
no.
once saw a penis, and ever since then, they were never the same race.
Even
Yeah.
on this planet, it was only Chad who was.
Was
naked.
it? Oh, okay
Yeah.
then.
The other orcs had clothes, so it's only
Okay.
Chad.
And also wooden armor for the wood. Would that even make sense? The wood doesn't need wooden armor.
Would you need wooden armor? Would a wood armor would chuck?
Ha.
Or in Vedan's case, chug with his teacher.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay, so yeah, I mean, will you share this with us, or can we also roll knowledge?
I'm assuming Malik is letting all of you know.
Yeah, while I'm reading Twilight to the rest of the personas and convincing them that Team Jacob is the best because goats. Yeah.
ha.
It's a wolf, he's
and,
hunting goats.
the wolf on Goat Street. And
Oh, God.
I overhear the conversation about Granburians not having penises, and I will say, "Oh, there are many Granburians that have penises. We have a weekly gathering, but I guess you are not invited."
Yeah, I
Yeah,
wouldn't really want to
indeed.
be to be honest.
Yeah, see, so obviously your teacher could have gone to these meetings and learned about all of this, and then used this newfound power to diddle his students.
But how could he? Wouldn't he also need to educate his students so that they would have the proper, orifices for that?
I mean, maybe he did. Maybe that's part of the Enlightenment. What do you know?
Maybe he forced them to roll for it.
Okay,
Yeah,
I mean, I guess that's
He
technically
counted
possible.
their orifices.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Or
that you
maybe
could do
what I
that.
heard was they were in pain because they rolled a too low number for him.
Oh god.
Okay. Well, anyway, the thing is, this is all still just speculation. Just because Malik has a bunch of weird friends who like to show each other their penises doesn't mean that my teacher would also do that for no reason.
Well,
we have evidence. You don't.
No, you don't have
there's
evidence.
no evidence. It's just hearsay, okay? So I say that we can't discount it, but we shouldn't bullet Vedant about this because he obviously doesn't know.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll wait for the slide log.
You can't denounce something you don't know about.
Exactly.
So, Hellspawn, what do you say to that, huh? Sorry.
Yeah, Arkut has fallen fast asleep from this kind of boring conversation. Well, she doesn't really understand. Well,
she literally, like, days ago, she almost got subjected to this, but she's like, oh, this is a boring topic. I could just fall asleep.
Yeah, she's not really understanding of Kenai.
Okay, that's fair. Wait, no, she saw a whole fucking room full of them.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but she doesn't understand them.
Yeah, it doesn't mean she fully comprehended.
I mean, the topic was literally adults using the equipment against small children.
Yeah, but they didn't get a chance to because you guys saved her in the last minute.
Okay,
so it's not necessarily that she fully comprehends. She felt threatened, but not necessarily fully comprehending on what was the actual risk.
Okay.
Yeah, she just felt on the wrong team somehow.
Oh no. Right, yeah, so I think we can put this to rest. Husband's probably just sparing these rumors because of like some childhood trauma. You should probably psychoanalyze him. I've heard about this on TikTok.
Weird trauma psychoanalysis. Says the guy with the weird belt, huh? How about you fix your belt before you fix other people?
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna break it any further if you're
to be fair,
stop dying.
Yeah, that's kind of a big if. Like, I mean, no disrespect to you guys, but you tend to get almost killed, like, all the time.
Well, it's not very easy to fix the belt, is it? We need to get all the way to the fucking...
No.
To some fucking shrine and stuff. And I mean, it's not my fault I have the belt. I just got given it because I was a good fighter, okay?
They were supposed to be priests here in the tower, right?
Yeah, but your imaginary friend told you to tell us, apparently, that those priests wouldn't be good enough.
Don't talk about Platos that way.
Okay.
He was your friend as well. You're just
sure, whatever you say.
Forgot.
Whatever you say, man. Fucking delusional.
He was the best of us. I mean, he is the best.
See? You don't believe it.
Not really the best. He's just the normalest one of us.
Okay,
he's a very normal Granburian.
That wouldn't really be very difficult, I guess, because none of us are
particularly... gives you a thumb up in your vision.
None of us are particularly normal Granburians. We're all the most powerful in our fields, after all. That's why the mayor chose us for this super important mission. Which we immediately failed, by the way, because our mission was to help Osidi, and we kind of just joined forces with this other guy instead.
Well, I mean, he is the god of this planet, and, you know, my family belonged to his church, so that's okay.
Yeah, I had a bad gut feeling about this OCD2 guy.
So I still can't believe you guys didn't get families. Like, I mean, where I'm from, every family gets like a child they look after. I mean, it's like your civic duty and stuff, you know? Gotta help other Granburians.
In the part of the town that I come from, people just sort of appear and then they just sort of wander around until they find a school and then they get educated and then they just get jobs. When they're many years old.
Man. You get no like safety net and stuff. I mean, I guess you don't really need money, but it's always good to have, you know, people who look out for you.
But how do you form a family with just another Granburian guy?
Well, it's not a guy. We're all, you know, Granburians. We just look after the kid together. That's normal.
That sounds gay. I saw that on NES
What do you mean gay?
Well, to be fair, he does have a testicle. So, I guess if he was to find another Granburian who was part of Malek's group, then it would be gay.
I
Because they would
guess,
both have
yeah, from a
male
human point of view, fair enough.
Yeah.
Or just find somebody who doesn't have a testicle, then it's really easy.
Yep.
Well, I can't argue with that.
This conversation is
my
taking
God.
so many different turns.
Yes.
Perfect.
I feel like the sigh from Lucas is indicative of him realizing he made a mistake by asking us to have more in-character.
This is amazing. I will say, with this enlightened idea from Vedant to Hellspawn of just find a Granburian without a testicle, is a good part to close off possibly the evening and wait for the morning bell of the next session that will let us know that the periods are about to start.
Okay, cool. So just to clarify, the morning bell, is that at dawn?
Yes, it will be at dawn.
Cool.
So you will have many hours until that. So I'm not pushing for it. I'm just giving a bit of a foresight. So you guys can still decide if you have anything you want to do, any additional conversations to raise.
What time of day was it the last time we slept?
It was for Vedant. It was, I think, for everyone except Vedant. It was. No, everyone slept in the evening. Yeah, because you slept after.
It was a 2-hour nap. We can
after
nap
the
more.
hell thing. After the hell thing, we slept, didn't we?
What hell? Hell?
The hell, the skull hell, with the chest in it.
No, even after facing Sad Boy's team.
Was that after the hell, or before
Yes.
it?
No, it was
After the hell.
After,
No, before,
okay.
before. Wait, no.
No,
after.
it was after.
I'm
You had the
Okay.
whole skull thing. You went
Oh
searching
yeah, I
for the
remember.
slimy
I slept in
guy.
the tree, didn't I?
Yeah.
No.
You slept in the
I don't
hole.
think I slept though. I rested in the tree.
Maybe
I think
you
I
only
slept.
rested.
Was it
If
the skull hell?
that would happen midday. It would. I would say.
Wait, no, wait.
I would say
I
either
did.
way.
I slept.
If I can
and
interject.
yeah.
Just real quick. I think it would be easier if everybody got some sleep.
That's what I was thinking.
It will be easier since periods are known when they are. It will be easier for the upcoming days if everybody catches some Z's.
So, how many hours do we have before dawn?
With sleep accounted, you will have exactly many hours.
What do you mean by with sleep accounted?
Like if you sleep for many hours, you will have additional many hours.
Okay, I will use the additional many hours first before going to sleep.
Wonderful. Yeah, no worries.
Cool.
Okay, I guess I'll also do that. I need to practice my book thingy. I think it's been a day.
I also need to read from my book.
I'll continue reading Twilight.
Why the fuck do
Everybody's
all of you
reading.
have books?
Yeah.
You nerd.
Hellspawn, do you know how
best.
to read, actually? Did they ever teach you that?
Never went to school.
I don't need to read. I'm the leader. I can delegate.
Okay, read this then. I show him the fighting book. And I say, okay, what does this sentence say?
And in the beginning there was a single ball.
No, it clearly says to strike with your palm above the enemy's head. Well, above his eyes.
Oh.
That's the hardest part of the skull. This book seems pointless.
No. Wait, no. For Granburians, There is nothing above your
There's
eyes. That's why Maroki said above the head, because that's what the Granbury thinks.
So it's supposed
You
to be a
strike
martial
into your
arts book,
palm.
but it's like politically correct martial arts, so you're not allowed to touch them.
It's the
It's the
intimidation
no
martial
contact
art.
sports version of martial arts. It's like
No, it
first you
says to
strike
attack
above their
the.
head, then you strike to the left of them, then you strike to the right of them.
No wonder you
It's
miss
it's meant to confuse the enemy, make him duck, so that you then can strike him into the eyes. Okay.
Oh,
so
yeah.
you willingly so often miss people with your glove. Now it makes sense.
I look at him. Yeah, obviously.
Huh. All of the hits that Maroki does, which aren't crits, are just intentional fails. It's just like, I'm
Yeah.
just letting you off easy there.
Canonically, Maroki's always holding back.
Except where he doesn't, and he annihilates the ceiling or
Or the
wall.
ship.
No,
Or
no,
the
no.
ship.
He's still holding back there. We still don't know his full potential.
He just
Oh, yeah.
accidentally uses his left arm instead of his right.
Huh.
Somehow, while using both of his hands, he only uses the left arm. You have to roll for how many left arms you have.
That's why he needs the gloves. They contain him.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So yeah, so you can't read. That's funny. I thought you would be more capable than this. I mean, I knew you wrestler guys didn't really focus too much on knowing stuff, but damn, man.
Hey, we have audiobooks for knowledge, okay? I don't listen to them, but we have them.
And with that note, I'll say thank you for the introspection part in the beginning. Wonderful notes gathered. And the next week, we start our schooling sessions. Or still discuss why why Hellspawn can't read, because that's also a very funny topic.
Let's go back to the pedo teacher. Come on.
The real question is how he got this far without being able to read.
I don't need to read. I just need to say Bing chilling, and I get hired.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Very well then. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you next week.
Yeah, thanks for hosting the session again. See you next week.
See you next week. Thanks for the session.
Bye bye.
See
It's
you next
always
week.
glad to have you.